think you're full of shit. I think I'm full of shit too. Don't see a problem with it. It's same with everyone I know. Everyone needs a blanket. And I've been watching the chick. I've been watching you take showers. I've been watching you rain. I check in every half hour. I love it when you crank it. Watch you twirling on your axis amid the tubas and the saxes. So won't you leave me where I lay? And we can't go back the way we came. You join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. There's a price on my head. I've been running for 2 years. Clearly I should be dead. It's a wonder that I'm here. I hide up underneath the cloud. And when we're lying in bed, sometimes I choke on my own tears. I'm not worth my weight in lead. And you're the queen of the reindeer. I could just sit for hours to watch you twirling on your axis amid the tubas and the saxes. So won't you wake me where I lay? And we won't go back the way we came. But join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I'm an ass and I light things on fire. It's usually 'cause I'm hot, or I'm hungry, or I'm tired. But anytime I look into your eyes, well, I'm suddenly twice the size. Oh. Ooh.
Welcome everyone to So Very Wrong About Streaming. I'm here with Jimbo, Megan, Keegan, and me, Michael Walker. We are so very wrong about games. Today we are playing Endless Winter. That'd be fun. Here it is. No puppet shows, no singing, no celebrations, just playing.
Yeah, Keegan, did the puppets ever come
The
back
game.
from that expedition into the north, or
So I actually have one puppet that I keep meaning to bring, and someday I'm gonna remember it, and it's gonna be great. It's a tiny William Shatner that goes on my finger. He can.
And then it will go into the food chipper. The chipper. All right, so I've gone over some rules, but now we're going to do, this will be a big teach because we didn't have time to do a full teach, so we're going to do another big teach. This game lasts for 4 rounds, and in a round we're going to do an action phase where we're going to play 3 workers. Then we're going to do an eclipse phase where we're going to do some resource gathering, and we're going to, at the end of our third placement, you can place these in any order. At the end of our third placement, we're going to be building a eclipse deck, and we flip that over and we do that. But more on that in a minute. And then we do a prep phase, which is just getting ready for the next round, and then we go again, placing our 3 workers. We do that 4 times. All right, so let's start with the action phase. So the first thing you do is you get to play a culture card. And if you want to play a second culture card, then you have to discard a second card. Oh, this is a culture card. This is a starting culture card. You can tell it's a culture card because it has a little pelt up in the top, and it says it is a level 1 culture card. There are 2 levels to the game. Phase 1, and it means for these cards here, we'll start these cards in phase 2, and it also means for these stones, but more on these stones in a minute. And we switch to phase 2 when we pass after this eclipse phase. Then we're in phase 2, we get rid of all these cards, put out new cards, and then those are available to us. What they do in a minute. All right. So in the action phase, culture cards, then you take one of your workers, one of your choice, and you place it either on one of these 4 spots to do the actions or on your board. The board is quite simple. If you follow the iconography, this is the symbol for drawing a card. Then it is tapping one of your animals. Once it's tapped, it can be used for nothing else, but you'll get the food that it says on the card itself. You can see on the bottom of the animal cards, you're going to get points at the end of the game based on how many of that particular animal you have. You'll see that the victory points are dark in the background, which means it's end game scoring. Points that are light, that will be like a lighter brown in behind the numbers, and here will be immediate scoring. And then during the eclipse phase, you'll get 1.5 labor. That's going to change the turn order, just so you know. So you'll get, if you place a worker here, during the eclipse phase, you'll get 1.5 labor plus any cards that you built in your eclipse deck at the end of your third placement. But we'll cover that very soon. So actions you get to do, other than the one on the board that we just covered, this is getting more cards from here.
more tribespeople?
So pay, get ones that are different, pay tools and labor, pay food, get one that goes in your discard pile. These go right into your hand. This will let you bury a card, which we've talked about, which is friendly. It can be from anywhere. Your hand, your discard pile, your action, your... Yes. Then at the bottom, you get to go up
On the offering
on
track,
the offering track of your choice, and you also get to bury another card.
if you're the first person into that space.
Since we're over here, let's talk about this now. So this is some benefits, but mostly endgame scoring. The one on the left is going to give you points for tools and food that you have left at the end of the game. Here's the ratio, 4-1, 3-1, and so on. They'll get you these benefits as you hit these things. There is no first, second, or third. That's why they're just leveled. This is sort of sliding. So the first person goes to the far left, and then so on and so forth. As you go up, people, when they move up, they slide in, and whoever's on the furthest left is the highest.
Ah.
All right, and you'll get benefits, victory points as you go up. Then, based on your placement, whoever's the highest will get the better one, and this is how many cards you have in your burial mound. you'll get X number of points. So if I'm the highest and I have 7 or more cards in my burial mound, I will get 15 points.
I see. So fourth place gets nothing for this.
Correct. Any questions about how this track works?
This is specific to the left-hand side, these bonuses of the bird?
There's no side to that track.
Yes.
No,
Sorry,
I mean, like,
yes.
this-
Sorry, this side,
yeah,
yes.
the left wing.
To the whole, this whole left side. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you meant where you are on that track. No, all right. And that is this symbol. Every time this symbol comes up,
You choose which side of the
Yeah.
bird you go up.
yes, you can go up both. You have a bird for each side.
But I mean, like,
yeah,
like,
when
you
you get
get
that
that,
symbol,
you
you just
choose-
choose.
yeah.
And if you get multiple ones, you can divide it up however you like. Next one is culture cards, which is all of these cards down here. 3 labor gets you a culture card. And like I said, the first space on all these you can do unlimited times. You can see by the unlimited symbol. Second part, you only get to do once. This is getting a stone. These are going to score every eclipse phase. So it's good to get them early. It says a question number of food because this is how much food you have to pay. So the first one's going to cost you a food and a tool, and 2 and 3 and so on. You always have to work from the left to the right. It always costs 1 tool, and then when you pay it, you get the benefit that's on the bottom. And we'll go over all those when we're done. It's pretty well these have huts in certain places. So let's go tents and villages. These are villages in certain places. These are huts. How you do all that, we'll cover that in just a moment. Actually, we're going to cover it right now because that's the next.
Well, and then you get a tool
Sorry.
and a meat
And
if
you
you're
get
the
a
first
tool
one in.
if you're the first one in. This is how we're moving tents over here. This is an area of majority game. So this whoever has the most tents. These are worth 1 for area majority. These are worth 2. These you get if you have a tent in the 3 surrounding.
That's part of the action.
It is, yeah, but I'm just gonna. That's what I mean, yeah. So you get 3 tents here, and then as you place this action, you play 3 food, and you get to place your village. As you see, there's not complete circles on the starting, so you can't have any villages here. And even if people out have more tents in these areas, it doesn't matter. As long as you have 1 in each, you can take that as an action.
Can
Important.
that hut ever be removed?
No, not
Not
that
that
I've
we're
ever
aware of.
seen.
Okay. So even if you move your tents away later and somebody else surrounds it.
No, the tents are gone.
Importantly, those 3 tents come back to your board.
Yes.
So if you have too much food, you might lose it when.
Yeah, those the
Yeah.
tents go
So
back.
since we skipped over,
Yep. So you pay tools, and that will allow you to take tents from here and place them here, and then spend as much labor as you like to move tents 1 space for every labor that you play. There's no rules to, there's no extra movement or anything. They simply move 1 around. You move them however you like.
So tents go to the middle spot, and then you have to move them from there.
Correct. Now you can see
Your draw.
all of the hexes have an eclipse marker on them except for the 3 glaciers. And if you have the majority in each thing, you get that benefit in the eclipse phase.
ties are friendly.
Ties are friendly, so you both get it. And like I said, the villages are worth 2, tents are worth 1. So a village here will give you 2 majority in the 3 corresponding areas. Any questions about this act? And then, of course, if you're the 3rd one, then you get a placement and a movement for free.
First one.
First worker in.
Yep.
Any questions? Last action area is to do with the animals. Pay labor to place 2 new cards. You can't place more than the 6 that are there. 5 is the number we're going to always refresh it to when it needs to be refreshed because it's n+1. Next one is pay a tool and a labor to take a card of your choice. You can take off the top of the deck if you wish. I'll double check on that. I always think you can, but who knows? I think this is the symbol for taking off the top. Maybe you can't with this one. Maybe just this one is.
You just get an extra 1 blindly.
And then the 3rd space is just tap one of your animals, much like we talked about before. You simply tap it. It's not used for anything else. You get the food. But
Anything
then,
else that might be attached to it, like the good Glyptodon, gets you up on the offering track.
oh, is it not just food? Nice.
No, not
All right.
always just food.
You get the stuff.
But if it's tapped, it no longer contributes to your sets of animals.
That's
at the
right.
end of the game.
Oh yeah, it was.
Okay, so you either tap it or you
Or you keep it
or you
and
keep
score it
it
at the end.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
You've eaten it basically.
yeah.
fair.
Apparently, if we're not eating them, we're keeping a menagerie.
Why would we tap them instead of just discarding them?
There are other cards like this.
There were points
like,
for them. Points for even
get that many
animals.
tapped
Okay.
horned animals, that many tapped
Got it.
those symbols, etc. I had that same question when we first played.
What's the little?
We'll go over all those
Okay.
in a minute. That's like per the little like is for every one you
Okay.
get that many points.
Basically, it's
But
a
we'll-
fancy
like I said,
colon.
we'll go,
It's a fancy colon.
Fancy
Okay.
colon. We'll go over those when we're all done. All right. So like I said,
love me a fancy colon.
we've placed a worker. We're spending cards over our hand to get labor and stuff. You only have 5 cards to spend, so you know it's going to be rough. So any actions that you draw cards are going to be powerful. I place my third worker. I look at my hand. I decide which cards are going to go into my eclipse pile now. It can be 0, it can be 2. It's whatever cards you have left, but you don't have to spend them all because you are going to be drawing a standard number of cards, so you can keep cards for the next round.
So you can have a bigger hand.
That's right. So you can have a bigger hand. So you can put 0 into the eclipse if you want, or as many as you like. Then the eclipse phase. Let's just blow through the action phase. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Looks good. So place the worker. Place the cards you play for labor. Anything else here? When you've done everything, you move them to the discard pile. All right. Eclipse phase. First thing we do for the eclipse phase is you reveal your eclipse pile, you add your labor, and you redo this. All players simultaneously reveal eclipse piles, labor reveal cost. Note the culture cards do not add. So there's no, you can see here, there's no labor on any culture cards.
Yeah, so whoever has the most labor,
Oh, you cannot spend any food at this time to get more labor. It's only, that's what in your eclipse phase.
This is labor coming out of the eclipse pile
Correct.
yes,
when we enter the eclipse.
Correct. The player with the most labor moves the tribe marker to the top position of the any ties switch. So if so, most would go there. If Jimbo and I are tied, we'd just simply switch places. And if all 3 of us, then we would look at this phase, this space. Whoever has the most, we're all tied. Then the last player actually would switch, and we'd move down, and then we'd go here. Then Jimbo and I'd switch, and so on and so forth. Then some cards have an eclipse action, like all of these cards.
yeah.
Then
Like
you would do
your
that.
brave, your
You
brave,
would
and your
do that.
tribeswoman.
You would do that action. Then, so sorry. First thing we do is you get the benefit here.
No, that's the last thing.
No, a turn order track. Gain the benefit shown beside your tribe marker.
Yeah, but that's after you reveal eclipse piles, determine new turn order,
Yes.
then receive benefits.
Yeah.
Yep. We went through the first 2 already,
All right.
I think.
Then because then the next thing you do is get your
We're on
the eclipse
page 9.
cards. Then we assess the majority here. Then you get any bonuses that are on your board. As you can see, as you remove huts, you'll get benefits, and
As you build some of your monolith,
you'll get
things.
actually that bracket goes all the way down. So that when you get these out, they give you benefits as well. And then you score. This is when you score these stones as well when they're out. So potentially you have 4 rounds of scoring the stones if you get them out early enough. Player benefits for each village, for each empty megalith space, blah 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 blah. All right, and then the eclipse phase is done.
We should perhaps cover the stones.
Yes, because it has not covered anywhere else. All right, so this is the symbol here. Could also be.
This?
Oh, we also have it on your starting card.
Like an anvil?
No, more like a Stonehenge.
Okay. I don't
That will allow you to take one of your
Mine's
tokens. It must be the gray ones first. The gray ones are allowed to go anywhere, but the rule is they must be beside other stones. So normally you're going to be putting gray onto gray. Your colored stones may not go on gray. And as soon as you place it, you get the benefit that's underneath. So this is simply place another stone immediately right after that. So I grab another one of my stones, I place it there, and I get a tool. When there are 4 stones out, when you get to place a stone, you are allowed to place a stone on top like so.
As can other people.
Yes. And you will get 1 point for different colored stones. So in this case, I'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because they're my colored stones. I would get 6 points for that placement. There could be a weird thing where there are 4 of these stones out now, and you can put a 3rd level out. Haven't seen it. It could happen. You only score it as though it were a 2 level. You don't get like way down to the bottom. You just get the points that you just covered just that time. Any question how this works? So when it says place, you have to, if it's a gray stone, you're allowed to put it in any of the gray areas. If it's not, it has to go beside other stones. That they don't have to be yours. They just have to be beside existing stones that are out there. So the eclipse phase is over. Now we go into the prep phase for the next round. If this is the final round, we skip this and we go to final scoring. We advance the round marker, so we advance this. When we go to the eclipse phase, that's round 2. Return all figures to their respective boards, i.e. bring your workers back. Refill the hunting grounds back up to 5 and +1. At the end of round 1, refill the culture. These will not refresh during the turn. This is when they refresh now. And then, like I said, we go to level 2 at the right time. Each player draws 5 cards. Like I said, it's a standard draw. Adding them, drawing cards, normal deck building thing. You know, if you need to draw, then you shuffle your discard pile, and then we start again.
Also, each of your chiefs has an ability. So when you use your chief meeple to go to the matching space on your chief card, you get that benefit.
So when you go to
Yeah, that's
necklace,
Yeah.
But remember, you can flip it over. Now that you know the rules a little bit, you can
Yeah,
you
they
can
have a different
choose whatever
ability on the other
side you
side.
want.
So if there's an ability you prefer on the other side, then
I mean, mine's gonna be necklace no matter what.
Yes, it'll be the same actually, the same
mine's
space.
different. Oh yeah.
So yours is in a space. Yours is just.
when I place my meeple, I can pay a tool to get 3 food.
And so we're using food to buy.
Food to buy villages, food to do this space, to do this space.
Spending food to get more labor.
Right. And tools.
Tools, same thing. Tools here to buy stuff.
Right.
Tools here to put out stones.
So just as an example of the difference, so mine can spend a tool to get 3 food, or if I take the other side, spend a food to get 1 tool.
Right.
So I think tools are rarer than food, but
And when we
So many animals. That's why.
were playing a worker, are we
Done, Frank.
always?
you.
I started.
Sorry.
Starting setup.
yeah, I started with those 2 specific animals.
Are we always playing a card alongside a worker when we play them? Is it that sort of thing?
No, so you
just
send the
dump
worker,
cards?
and then you use as many cards as you need the labor
Okay.
to make the actions happen.
Cool.
And like you'll see, so like some of them, so for example, this guy gives 1 labor, but when he goes to the people space, he gets an extra labor.
I see.
What is the eclipse pile?
So on your 3rd turn, your 3rd placement,
When you're dudes.
you'll take as many cards as you wish.
After
that are
you've
left
done,
over.
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. But after you've done the whole action,
Yeah, and you make your eclipse pile, which will then be the cards that are revealed for their labor and eclipse abilities.
Okay.
Your unused cards that you don't want to keep for the next round, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
You can get eclipse effects and potentially change player order. I like that people can contribute 1/2 of a labor, a use of labor.
all right. I think we are now ready. Unless there are any more questions, this should be here. Oh no, we're talking about stones now. Let's talk about stones. We're going to talk about stones.
I thought we were done talking about stones.
No, we really talk about.
Oh,
the
those
bit-
stones.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're going to talk about stones.
Rocks.
All right, so there's varied ones that want villages on certain terrain types.
Yeah, I
there.
think we
so
have
gain
all of them.
gain 2 points. Well, there would be 6 then. I think there's one for each terrain. There
We have
are
5
of
1,
them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. It talks about the glaciers as well.
Right.
All right, so gain 2 points for each of your villages that touches at least 1 hex of the depicted type. So it's not the terrain tiles; it's per village. So you point at each of your
Yeah.
villages.
So this is also only worth 2 points, because even though it's touching at least 1, whereas this is 4 points.
What else do we have over there? We have villages. We have the hut not on equal. Gain 1 point for each different type of hex of the ones shown below that you have at least 1 camp on. You can score at most 1 point for each terrain type. No.
sense.
Base hex train, headquarters, and delta do not count for this. Anything else?
There's a stone one behind
I
you.
cannot see it. Not
Stones
equal
not equal.
stones. No, no, no.
Get
Yes,
your player
non-equal
color.
stones. That's so.
Your player color on non-equal.
Gain points based on the number of megalith tiles with at least one megalith of your player color placed directly onto the board, not stacked on top of other megaliths.
So there's four.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4
Ah.
boards. If you have a stone on them, you get the points. Let's move to, what have I done to myself?
Different animals that are
Different
tied.
animals that are eaten. Era 2, eaten animals. Here we go. Gain 1 point for each different type of tipped animal card you have. That's the
it's
not equal
It's not
one.
tapped. It's tipped.
Tipped, just
Get
so.
the cow and then you devour it.
And then there's the specific ones.
Yeah, the specific one. So E for each pair of these two.
They're tied.
Game
Game
Each one of
based
those,
points the
each
number
one
of
of
tipped
those.
animal cards that you have of both depicted types combined. So that one you get monoliths and the fancy birds.
This is based on the number of cards you have buried in your burial mound.
Game points based on the number of buried cards you have, just so. So it would be like doubling up on this and this.
The number of tiles you have on top of
Other tiles.
4 megalith tiles.
2 points for each megalith of your player color placed on higher level, stacked
Yeah.
on top of others.
Are and there's
And
For
that
every
one,
two
Give every
spaces
two
on
spaces
the
on the bird track,
offering.
yeah, gain 1 point for every 2 spaces your marker. So you add up both, add them together.
do you have to like wait until we're round
Correct.
3 to draw from here?
Yes.
Okay.
Just so. But you can also go back if you wish.
So we don't lose access to
Correct.
older tech.
Anything else that you need to know? I didn't really explain this. This is also on the bottom of the other side. It's the same as this. Whenever you receive benefits, it's not when you have it. I can't like turn, something, oh, I need some of these things and move down. It's when you receive these benefits, you can always go down on the track. So if it says
Right.
I can place a monolith, I can draw a card instead. Whenever you draw a card, you can do the rest instead. This does not apply to the 5 cards that you draw in the prep phase.
Makes sense.
And there was something else. Anyway, I think that's it.
Right.
We have a quick ref on your card. You can follow along. Any questions? Feel free. Keegan.
Right. So I am starting by playing any culture cards that I want. Right.
Correct.
Capped at a number of food.
Yes. You are capped at, once you put tents out. And like Jimbo said, you have to be careful when you place a village. You're going to lose those 3 tents. They'll go back, and if it bumps your food back down, then
I suspect that's why it takes 3 food.
you will be bumped down.
So this is saying pay a food and burn a card.
I assume
Correct.
Okay.
The 2
It'll
red
be gone
tents, the
forever,
first player
or
thing.
just discard it.
So
No,
which
this
Two
is
red
pay
tents, the
food,
first player thing, I
take
assume.
one
No,
of
he-
any
that
one
was
of
one
those
of
3
the
cards,
cards
but it goes
gave
in
him
the
an extra
discard
tile.
pile.
Interesting. Any one of these guys.
Yeah, the burn is this.
Into your corpse pile.
Yeah.
What was my
Corpse pile.
setup again? It was
Well, I might as well
Your
play
Your
that.
setup was 4
So pay
food,
4
food.
food, 2
2 tools, and
snag
This guy,
one
okay.
of these
That guy.
units. I'll go with a shaman. Shaman
Is
goes
it
in
just
my
2 tools you have, or 3 tools?
Just
3
I have
tools.
3.
Well,
'Cause I have
Yeah, you got plus
plus
one for
of
that.
each, yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't do this because I'm already almost at max
So I
food.
play
Ah,
culture
yeah.
cards. I will now
I guess
place a
if I
figure
eat
and
some of my
perform
food
action.
before I place her.
yeah, and you can spend that food for.
And do I have to play my
For
shaman
labor,
last?
too.
Nope.
Okay.
You can play them in
Yeah,
any order you
sure.
like.
My shaman.
I
Does-
think the
does
rule
this
set that we played
happen
with
in
had
your
something
early?
funky with
I
your
think
leader
it's as soon
placement.
as you place it.
So
Like
I
it was
have
either
to
only a leader
not
got this
play her
bonus, or
first
there was
if I
something
want to
funky.
spend the food on something else.
I
I
remember
think
it.
so.
Can't remember super well. Are we sure there's nothing?
Yeah, I went
Okay.
over it. I went over it again yesterday
Maybe
just
we
to
just
make sure.
misunderstood the first game.
Maybe. It was like 2
Uh,
years ago though.
Yeah, it was when it was on Kickstarter still, I think.
Can your villages go at the corner of the starting deck, or do they have to go at
They-
Other
There's-
places, there's the starting tile doesn't have any doesn't complete the circle.
Okay.
So these 6 points, you
Ah,
can't
I
put
see.
a village
So
on.
anything from this.
Is this just
jaggedy
refill or
circle here?
replace?
That is refill.
Okay, so it's already full, so that doesn't.
Well,
matter.
you can place one more,
If you'd like to spend
but it
it.
would be suboptimal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I would have to spend.
Mediocre.
That's what I was actually looking up. If you can draw off the top. Here we go. Hunt. first thing is spend 1 labor to place 2 cards from the animal deck face up in the hunting grounds. Middle section, you may tip 1 animal. No. And or spend 1 tool and 1 labor to take any animal card from the hunting ground and place it in your animal area. You may perform this action will multiply, spending 1 tool and 1 labor for each you take. If there are no cards in the hunting ground and the animal deck is empty, you may perform this action. You may perform this action to gain 1 point instead. No, so you cannot draw from the top of the deck with
Got
the
it.
first part.
Right. So, not doing that. I am doing this and spending 2 tools and 2 labor. I played 2.5 labor, so I'll waste 1 to grab the saber-toothed cat and the other stag moose. Then I go down here. I can tap 1. I will tap the saber-toothed cat. Goodbye, saber-toothed cat.
You were delicious.
Delicious.
For 2 tools and 2 food. And I just draw 1.
Yes, off the top. That is
Saber-toothed cat!
First figure only. Take the top card from the animal deck and place it face up in your animal area.
And I gain a tool because it was my chieftain, and that's his power when he goes to that space.
Nice.
Yeah, when does Megan asked a good question about when does that happen? Is it
Anytime. Anytime.
Sort of
Okay,
granted.
so I could.
Yeah.
So because it's like I have so much food, I'm like, if I go here to start, I'm going to have to I'm going to overfill my food. So, but if
Gotcha.
I spend my food before I do that, then
No, it's any time during the action
Okay.
of that figure, which
Gotcha.
we'll do right now. I'm going to go here, and I'll spend the tool that I get from her and a labor, and that will let me take 1 of these cards.
question mark.
It's based on the.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
the first one takes
Oh.
1 food, second one takes 2 food, third one takes 3 food, and you get the benefit that it leads to.
I will take this card into my hand. I'll spend my last tool and another labor to take another card, which can't be that one. It will be to do with mountains. It also goes into my hand. Then I can pay a food to put more cards. So I spend 1 food. Oh, I can only do this once, which is fine. I'm going to take something totally different for this one. I'll take you. I choose you, Pikachu. It goes into my discard pile. And I can burn a card, which will be this out.
Under your burial mount.
Thank you. Barrel mount.
And
Just
then
so.
you go up once on the offering track,
Offering track. I will go up this track
And you
just
can
because.
put another card under the burial mount.
Oh, yeah. Will do. Goodbye, tribesmen. You will not be missed.
Wow, harsh.
Done.
Alright. First, I play a culture card. I will spend 1 tool to put this out, which then immediately lets me place another one, which gets me a tool. Then I am going to send Chief Thunderpaw here. I will use Chief Thunderpaw's ability, spend a tool, and then 1, 2, 3 food. And then I will. This will get me.
Then you can see there's some end game points on some of these cards too. You just throw
3
through your deck
labor.
at the end. And actually, I didn't do that.
I'm going to
Sorry.
spend a food to get his
Switch to
tool
those
for the tribeswoman. I'm going to spend 3 labor to get. I think I'm going to grab Torchlight. Because that
Oh,
sounds
you're rotten.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is. It was.
And
Now
then
it's going to be
I
underutilized.
Spend 1 food and 1 tool to get one of these. It's going to be have
unequal or
have tents on different things. That lets me bury a card. And then
You paid the tool and the food for that?
Yep.
you did
I get a tool and a food.
food back. Well, I
All right.
feel like I should go to the.
Before you go, final scoring. offering tracks, like we talked about, caching your for every food and every tool, and your burial mound. Tribe cards, which I just talked about, and non-tipped animal cards. That's it for final scoring.
Cool.
All right, sorry, Megan. Go ahead.
No, I feel like I should go here.
I disagree. I think you should leave it open until it's my turn.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna come all the way back to you. Alright, so I can pay a tool to place a tent, and I could pay another tool to place a tent,
Those are infinite.
and I can
Pay labor to move tents.
pay
No, but labor
just to play-
per tent
play
movement.
cards first, wasn't I?
No, you just play them as you need them.
Okay.
Can't believe you took that card, Bill. I hate you so much right now.
I'm sorry, I took the best culture card, Walker.
So what is-
Perhaps
what
you
is
should have
this
gone to the
telling me?
tech.
That's
Like, what's the difference?
This means that.
Well, actually, instead of paying, because I'm gonna have a third and a movement for my when I get
means
down to the
he
bottom.
gives you
Yes.
2.5
I'm gonna undo this one.
labor. Why it's not there, I'm not sure.
That
And-
seems unusual.
That does seem weird.
Maybe because it only counts
And
as
then-
1.5 when you're revealing for your turn order thing from your.
Where's my brave? My brave is 1.
So yeah, the brave essentially always counts as 2.5
Why isn't it at
okay.
the top?
So I
though?
didn't have to spend.
because he doesn't count as 2.5 during the eclipse
No, I need
phase.
that for-
He's only 1.5 during the eclipse phase.
So that doesn't apply. Only the top part.
Oh, I'm
applies.
gonna get this last.
All right.
Yes.
I've taken
So
back
actually
my
I
extra
should-
labor that I spent then.
I
Okay.
should do this because I want to be able to place a village.
Because he would have given me 2.
I have to I have to get all my villages out before, so that'll just
Yes.
be future. Okay, I'll do that. And then
Pro Dex move there.
Yeah, that was a pretty good toss.
I will move all 3 of those somewhere.
And they have to be around the
Yeah,
thing that you want to.
and I can move them anywhere, right?
Yeah, one space per.
1 space per labor.
Okay. So if I want to get somebody around, I need to spend an extra labor.
Yes.
I spend it in food. I can afford 1 food's worth.
Solid call.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then, if you are
and
done placing and moving villages, you may
Yes.
spend 3 food to then put your village there. And then these all come back to you.
And then I immediately put one out and move it 1.
Yes, where would you like it to go?
I would like to.
2 food during eclipse, point during eclipse, tool during eclipse. Nothing.
You get nothing.
Let's. Or get rock during clips if I want to go back around my village.
Oh yeah, well, right here, this applies to control to all 3 of these.
Oh, okay, so I don't. Need
So
to-
unless some of us try to fight you for it, you're going to get 2 victory points and 2
Okay.
megalith placements.
I'll do food during eclipse, even though I am theoretically good for food.
What was I looking at?
I just ate most of it, but
You know, you never know.
All done?
does that mean anything?
That means that you'll draw an extra card when you draw cards.
During
Your
eclipse.
eclipse.
Oh yeah, sorry, during eclipse. My apologies.
These are discarded.
Yeah, just. Oh yeah, I suppose once
I think I want to go here.
once they're done, they move to the discard pile.
So he's 2 labor. So I've got 2 moves for sure. Spend 2 tools. Yeah. And then I have 2 movement. Do I want to spend more? Do I want to burn all of them? That seems like too many. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's not happening.
So if I draw an extra card during eclipse. Does that mean I have a hand of 6, or does that mean I?
You don't have a hand limit as far as I know. You just draw a base number of cards, so you can
Okay.
keep cards from turn to turn.
Yeah, so during Eclipse you'll draw one, and then you'll draw the usual amount. Basically, you're getting an extra card for every village.
Yeah, you know what? Instead of over
should
there,
have.
I'm going to move them there and there.
Ties are currently friendly, so Your
might.
work.
spur
ties
them
are
to
friendly.
work.
You are currently sharing that space.
Sure, just all in. Oh, then I won't have labor for another thing. What's my third action going to be?
Remember, you can your third action could be to go here, which lets you draw a card, eat an animal, and get a labor and a half during the. It's right at the top of your.
Yeah, I probably want to get a new card though. I feel like that's such a waste of an action if I don't do it though. Sure, I'll go all in. Boop boop.
Mhm.
Pay 3 food. Can you give me my things back? It's probably easier for you to reach.
Boop.
Thank you. All done.
I'm also going there. I'll start by playing
Pet war.
I will start by playing her, which says I can spend a food to get a tool. And then I will spend that tool to place a tent. And then it is movement. That will give me 3 movement. Do I really need 3 movement? Question mark.
Of course you do.
1.
What?
Two, 3. That is there, then there. The end of that turn. Oh wait, no, I can spend. Oh no, I can't because I don't have that. Keegan had enough to get out there, and
Yes.
oh,
it
because
costs-
he
Spent
started.
everything.
He started with a ton of.
He started with
of
1 extra
tens.
tent, but it also cost him all of his food and all but one of his tools.
I just didn't have enough tools.
I'm going to use the torchlight I stole from Walker.
That's what you sound like. That's you.
I will play the Brave for 2 labor, and then pay 2. I'm going to get a Pathfinder and a Shabaman. And then I pay a food, and I'm going to bury this Shabaman
This is all terrible.
and get another Pathfinder into my discard pile. And then I am done. Go ahead, Megan.
So remember. Oh no, go ahead. Sorry,
feel
it's
like I should
Keegan
go
as the
here.
first player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna just immediately get my 2 food from being my chief dude. What is a good pelt for me?
Looks
There's
like
lots of good ones
The
right
tent
now, I
moving one,
think.
maybe? Since I'm
Yeah, I was
supposed to be
about to say
going
you
to
seem to
tents.
That
use
refill?
a food for 1 and 1 and a victory point. That seems pretty good.
Do we refill?
No, not till the phase in the eclipse or prep
Yeah, I'll
phase.
take that one.
The boat.
Yeah. Take the boat. I'll spend 2 dudes and a food.
And it goes right into your hand.
And then I will spend a food and a axe to get a stone.
Could you pass me a coaster?
What am I standing on?
You.
Well, I guess this guy. I'm not standing on it. This is not represented, and that is
Who's,
all I'm
oh,
standing
someone
on.
already went there?
Yep, I did.
He played a card that let him go there.
I played my altars on the first turn.
Gotcha.
And that goes there, and then I get to bury a card.
Yep.
I can bury a discard card.
Yep, you can bury any card from your discard, your hand, or your played.
Into the corpse
Great.
hut.
Into the corpse hut. Okay.
Done?
I think so.
Uh,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Move down. Okay, there we go.
Sad player board action.
Oh, suboptimal.
I disagree.
Who's got a hut? Who's got?
Megan does.
Yeah, so that's draw a card.
You may eat an animal if you
Eat
wish.
an animal. Eat another saber-toothed cat.
And it's worth a labor
Right.
and a half during the
Eclipse.
eclipse phase.
Hold on.
And did you make an eclipse deck?
Because
I
that
had
was
no
your third
cards.
action.
Oh,
now you make
well,
your-
I could.
You may, if
I
you wish,
refuse.
put that into your eclipse deck.
I do not decline. I refuse.
Yeah, you can put culture cards into your eclipse deck. They're bluffs basically because they don't count. They come back to your hand instead. So if you want to bluff someone, you can be
Is
like,
that another copy of Endless Winter?
It is. It was sent to me by accident.
Ah.
If you want to buy it, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm shipping it back to them.
yeah, Board Game Bliss was like, yeah, that bonfire expansion you ordered. No, you wanted another copy of Endless Winter.
Yeah.
And then they were like, hey, could you maybe send us back that copy of Endless Winter? Also, that expansion for Bonfire wasn't actually in the store. Sorry.
We lied. All I want to know is, do we do that before we do that? We do. Interesting. Okay, well, that changes my thing. I, too, am going to do the really cool action that cool people do.
I thought they were suboptimal. I thought that's what he was saying.
It lets me draw a card.
Yep. You may eat an animal.
I will eat an animal. That will get me 6 food. I'm at 2, so I go right to max, which might not be great, but it's done, and that's it. And then I make my deck. I'm actually going to put all of these cards in my...
Somebody thinks he's fancy.
Yes.
I'm going to go here. And I'm going to play...
All the cool kids are getting out of the
Exactly. I'm going to play the Pathfinder and the Shaman. So I will spend 2 tools to place 2 of those. I have 3.5 labor, but I want 5 labor. So I spend another tool for another labor and a half from the Shaman for a total of 5 labor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I will spend 3 food.
Did you put your village
Remember,
there,
you're not-
Keegan?
you know you're not
ruined
getting
my
that, right?
plan.
Good, good.
I will be when I put this here.
Yes.
Because now we are tied for struggling for it.
So everyone got a village out but me. Awesome. Super cool. Wicked.
Well, Jimbo just deprived me of all of my village.
No, we're now
We're tied.
we're
Oh,
tied. Ties are friendly.
Friendly.
Like you and Megan both get this, for
Right.
example. The only one who got deprived was when you moved in here and deprived Megan of her food.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But Walker gets nothing, is the moral of the story.
Yeah, but the most important thing.
I've got
Yeah,
this
he's
over
got
here.
some
I'm
dents.
fine.
Yeah. Why did you have to go where I was?
I want the Eclipse meat.
Is that
Ooh,
every... No.
tasty eclipse meat.
So the village gets you 2 on the.
Yeah, 2 control for the purposes of
Let me,
doing stuff.
let me read this. Watch. It'll be like 3 or something dumb.
Does
No, it
this
is
just go
2.
back into there at when this is empty?
Yes. Yeah, you shuffle those back in when you're... Okay, so then here's my eclipse pile.
Okay.
I'm going to the bottom of the eclipse pile. That's happening.
I have no Eclipse.
Oh, but you did an eclipse action.
That's true.
So you will have 1.5
Yeah.
flavor.
I have very little. I have no axe, which is
Only the cool people did that action.
problematic.
just so we know.
Oh, you did it too.
Maybe.
Suboptimal.
Right?
No comment.
Mediocre!
I want to eat
There's
my
a-
ground sloth. It's
Got to play
cute.
Guards of Atlantis 2 again the other day, and one of the characters, or one of her cards, upgrades to a card called Mediocre! Exclamation mark, and I was like, yes!
Fine, I'll eat my stupid ground sloth. Even though it's very cute.
3 people doing mediocre
Also,
actions.
There's nothing benefiting me from eating my ground sloth on stones in the future.
It's true, but there are 10 ground sloths in the deck, so like, If you're trying to make pairs, there's lots more.
Well, I mean,
But it also gets you. Oh, it gets you tools for
it's
using
like
ground
one
sloth.
tool. Yeah.
Tools and food. That's pretty dope.
Well, I'm just sort of considering that because I don't have any tools, and how do
You're
you,
wasting
how do
so
you
much
get,
food.
How do you
Ugh.
get tools?
Eat.
When you
Here.
during your eclipse phase, you're gonna when you get your free builds, you may then
Okay.
that may actually open you up in the order to get that bonus tool.
Okay.
Placing stuff here can help. A lot of those help with.
I've been eating saber-tooth tigers for my tools.
Yeah, eating ground sloths.
Ooh, saber-tooth tigers give you 2 tools.
Oh wow! I've heard
Yeah,
Walter's bones make good
teeth.
tools because he is
Uh,
a tool.
Huh.
He's totally.
Weak. No, I
I could.
will
No,
respond to
That's not optimal
non-weak.
at all. So like I could do this action again, but it's not.
Just gonna double check.
All right, I'm gonna play that guy to eat my last food. to
Starting
put out
space
more
style,
tent.
gray space depicting only
And I
neutral
get a
gray.
Placement
can be
and a
present.
movement. Do you want to move this tent or do you want to move this tent?
I feel like I should move that
No,
tent
it is
just so I
possible,
can
says, right?
gain something from it.
Clarification. Although neutral
You can also
megaliths can be
tie us.
placed on any
I
space.
could also type.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
any
right. You can
space.
just move this into there,
Yeah.
and then you're
But
definitely.
then like it's not really great for future tent placement.
It's true.
You could also just move into one of the spaces that Walker's occupying.
Let me share it. So
Let me
no.
share.
God damn it!
You'll get it eventually.
Looking for ways to screw over Walker.
I could go into here and screw over Keegan after he screwed me over.
That's
true.
also true. You
Yeah,
could very
that's
much
valid.
do that.
Let's do that.
Oh, then I don't get a rock.
Well, you put a village where I didn't want you to put a village. So
You had 4
And-
things.
You get a point.
Instead, you end with 3 things.
Eclipse pile.
oh sorry, I need to place my guy. I'll just go
Yeah.
here. For a card. Do I get the card immediately?
Yep, you get the card immediately. You get to
Okay,
eat
so
an
we
animal
get the eclipse.
immediately.
Oh, that was just your culture
That
card.
was my culture.
Yeah,
Um,
culture first. Yeah, you wouldn't know what culture
well,
is, I
I'm
know,
sorry, Grand
but
Sloth.
Me poofling.
Megan and I are working on building
Fling.
a culture.
Eclipse pile.
Oh, I got it in my
Nothing
mouth.
or the one card.
One. You can play things that don't have eclipse powers just for the.
Yeah, just for the labor.
turn order. Yeah.
I mean, well, whatever. It's a boring guy. There's no point saving him.
Yeah, I was gonna say eventually they'll go to the burial mound. So
Yeah.
I-
So.
All right. All players simultaneously reveal their eclipse
Reveal your
piles
eclipse
and
pile.
compare the following labor icons on revealed cards. Half. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.5 is my total.
I have 3.5.
1.5.
Okay, so Walker moves up to first. Megan moves up to second. Jimbo goes down to last. Keegan slides into third.
Yay, dead bird.
In the new turn order, each player performs the following steps in the order shown. Gain the benefit.
Would you like to place?
I would like to place. I will go here.
Getting
And-
2 tools.
Do you have
Getting
to
two
place
tools.
here outward?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, everyone's placing all their gray still.
Yeah, we have to. Then Megan, you.
No. Now, in the new turn order, each player performs the following steps. So I do
Okay.
all of the steps.
Okay. All right.
So Eclipse is move. I will do this one first, which is
Place a tent, get a food.
place a tent and get a food just in time.
Yep.
And then I will do this one, which is move a tent
2
2
spaces,
spaces.
or rather, have 2 spaces of tent movement.
Well, there's nothing for me to mess people up with, so I will go 1,
Wanna go over
2.
here for.
No, I want all of. Actually, wait. I can go 1, 2, and be ready for a.
Is that not what I just suggested?
Yeah, I said yes. I agreed with you. That's
He
why
was
I
like,
changed
he was
it.
like no, and then
Yeah, and then
so
I changed my mind.
confused.
That's one done, and then I get 2 tools. 1, 2. All right. Then train tiles. I will
You get another tool.
another tool,
You get a
Another stone.
another stone,
another megalith,
which will be this one. Draw 2 cards.
and then you're up on the offering track.
I will go on this one.
And I think also because you placed your 2 megalith tiles, you now get that tool because it's still the eclipse phase. because player
Yes,
boards
because we're not
come
there
last.
yet. Yeah, we're not there yet. All right, then. But I'm maxed out on tools, unfortunately.
Sucks to be you.
It
Yeah.
does. Did that? All the train tiles were done. Yeah.
Yep.
Player board. Anything else on my player board? No. That's it. Who's next?
All right,
Yellow.
Megan, you may either draw a card, or go up the offering track, or get a tool, or get a food.
I don't think I'm getting tools the way Walker is. So I might just get a tool. And I'll get a card. I'm going to have to get more cards that are in here because you draw 5 as your normal.
It's 5 is the...
Yes, 5 is.
Yeah,
So-
so you
so
gotta
yeah, I'm
shuffle
going
in.
I have almost my whole deck.
So that was your ranking reward.
Yeah.
Now is your Eclipse pile cards. So you
It's
get
that guy.
a dude of your choice into the discard pile.
Or do that.
A Paleo American of your choice into the discard pile.
Let's do this this thing Walker.
Yeah, the tools during the eclipse phase. Yeah.
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 Right. Then terrain tiles. So you have access to
These 3.
these 3. So you get 2 points. 'Cause-
Hooray.
And then in any order, you also get two
So I
megalith
can either place adjacent to these guys or I can start a new one.
Yeah, and if you start a new one, you immediately
I
place
get
a second one.
yeah.
You can get 3 tools though instead.
Yeah, that is.
Well, I mean, she can get tools
Nice.
either way. One here with the
That's
second,
one tool.
And then
and
a
then
third.
another.
Yeah.
She's
true.
got the double
True.
placement.
Yeah. Let's just do that just to get more of these things out.
So one here,
Here and then tool.
So you get a
1,
tool.
2, 3.
and then you get
No,
another,
another set of-
and I get 2 tools. Tool. Tooly. Right, that was your terrain tiles, and then your player board. So you draw a card, and you gain a tool.
Ooh, max down on tools.
Next is red.
Right. Turn order track gives me dead bird.
Dead bird.
Eclipse pile cards. Nothing.
These are now in discard.
Yes.
Animal cards expansion.
Why do you need this?
Are these an expansion? No.
No,
Oh,
they're
there's a
just-
separate thing.
Yeah.
Terrain tiles. What have I got? I've got
You
double
get
food,
double food. You get a tool,
tool.
and you get you do not get a megalith
Yeah,
placement.
Megan took that away from me.
Yes, you get double food and a tool.
Justice.
Then your player board. You get a card because it was
Uh,
under your
village.
village,
Card under my village. Ah, yes.
and I believe that is it.
Turn order is going to be a
And then I
zigzag.
draw a 5.
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Jimbo.
Then okay, so for me,
A tool
I'm going to take
or a food.
a tool. Then
Any cards played?
card. Nope.
Train tiles.
I get 2 food and a tool and a victory point.
Player board.
I get a tool and a card.
Prep phase.
Draw 5 cards.
Advance the round marker. Well, Alton did move it to the eclipse phase. Good job,
That's
whoever
me.
did that.
like this
Return all figures. Grab your gun, bring them back home. Thank you. Refill the hunting grounds. 2 more cards.
Another saber-toothed cat.
No, save
And another saber-toothed cat.
At the end of round 1, refill any empty
Somebody's
spaces.
preventing Keegan from getting that.
Oh, there's another one nice. Actually, that's even nice for you because it gives you a tool.
Yeah,
So a place and a move and a tool.
I mean,
Each
it's
player
the same as if I just
5
kept
cards.
Skills up.
And 4. I predict that I'm going to get all of my tribesmen that I didn't draw on the first turn.
1, 2,
I was lucky enough to
3, 4,
kill most of
5.
mine.
Yeah, I was jealous if you're killing your tribesmen.
I
Then the
have
next
a lot
action
of tribesmen in this
phase.
hand.
Yeah, you and me both.
2.
Starting with me now.
Some of these had to be from the shuffle because there were not 4 cards left in my.
First things
Action.
first. Alter. Pay tool. Place a
Get a
stone.
megalith.
And I know these 2 were in my discard pile, so a lot of the tribesmen were just from the shuffle.
Free culture card. Don't
Yes.
mind if I do.
You see, he pointed that out to you, and then he's just going to go ahead and take it.
I took it. Then I need to go somewhere. I really. Oh wait, people who have stones. Did they trigger their stones during their eclipse phase? Stones.
Oh, right, these.
Oh,
So I don't have any tents,
Oh,
so I
sorry.
don't get any
I
points.
have a village.
But Megan has a village on a mountain. That is 2 victory points
Right.
for Megan.
I'm
Good catch,
hanging
Walker.
village.
All right.
The game is under the 10-point range, right? That's why there's all.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
yeah.
What do I want to do?
Oofed. Oofed.
Is there another culture
I
card?
feel your
that
pain.
is- oh my god, I want this culture card. Not really.
Like 100%. So this was my draw deck, I think. So
So-
these were all from the shuffle.
I had 1 tribesman in my starting hand, so I was like, oh,
Here.
next turn's gonna suck.
I had
Might as
2,
well get this.
But then they all just came back
I'll
again
spend
anyway.
1 tool.
Need
Put
to
it
murder
1.
them. How do I do murder? I need to do that
Murder
action.
here, and that's the only one on the board. I think there's more
And
murder
labor.
opportunities later.
Okay.
On the left-hand side of the offering track, when you get up to the 4th space, you get a free.
Your
Free murder.
mountain for 2 labor.
Where's that
What
pelt?
the? You didn't lead with your chief?
No.
This chief gives him tools, which he has maxed out on.
I
Or
was.
expended.
All right. Put out another one. Then I have 2 movement via this card. One and 2.
Then, if you wish, you may pay 3 food to turn 3 of your huts,
1, 2,
sorry, your
3.
tents, into a village. A village.
Then I get a placement and a movement.
Rude.
And that is me done.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Did we go in
If I
the
place-
proper? Yeah, because it started off clockwise.
Yeah. If I place a monolith, can I? What do I do if I put it on top of those ones? I just get points.
You get a bunch of points.
For here, you'd get. Sorry,
You go ahead and explain them.
I'm sorry, Jimbo. I don't know why I keep doing
I get
that.
5.
5, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's your own color.
I mean, anyone who places there is going to get either 5 or 4 because most
Correct.
of it's gray.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll play this card.
Oh, and if you're looking for burials,
Oh,
there's burials,
lots of burials.
out this way as well.
well. I will start by getting the points.
Points.
She's winning. Attack.
Get her.
Yeah.
She got 10 points. Game's over. As
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
first
it,
person
that's
to 10
it,
points,
that's
that's how it goes.
I feel like I should go in one of these spots to get some rewards. Let's.
I don't know what that is, the top of my communal feast, but it doesn't look very appetizing.
Could be a haggis.
Ooh.
Let's go
Maybe
here.
bread.
To me, it looks like a bowl with bones
I
that
don't
point here to some
here,
kind of
this
green
guy.
goo. Perhaps I'm incorrect.
And
It does look like a big bowl,
Tool
but
and labor per dude.
yeah, alright, here's my labor, here's my tool. And I could get more, but what are the dudes? That dude gives
Dude.
you
Dude,
some
what's
movement.
phase 2?
These ones go into your hand?
yes, unless they have that little break symbol, that means
Okay.
into your discard pile. Otherwise, right into your hand.
Okay.
Nice.
And I could do that again if I wanted to. How much saving of things do I want to do?
What would Jimbo do?
Jimbo didn't get to go yet. Jimbo
Oh,
was
that's right,
last.
Jimbo. Sorry, you're right. It is a weird order now.
Let's get another card. I need
Why would
to.
you emphasize how much Jimbo sucks?
So
Why
get
would you do
anybody
that?
but this one, right? Because they're non-equal.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's not really infinite. It's really only 5.
Only 5.
But like I said, if you want to spend 5 tools and 5 labor, oof.
Somebody wants to offer promotions of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, and chat.
Man,
bots.
this is 2 in this thing.
They're just so eager to help you.
Go away, bots. Nobody loves you.
Hi, cat.
Now, is that banning it from... Oh, maybe I better go to YouTube.
Okay, so I don't want that guy. I can't take that guy. I already have one of those. So I wanted those 2.
No.
Let's go this one. And then I spend a food to get another one into my discard pile. And that one can be the same as anything.
Yes, that can be whatever you like.
Yeah. Ooh, do I want another axe or do I want another moving of tents?
That depends. Do you like to move it?
And then I can put something in my death pile.
Yeah.
And then I get a bird and a death pile again.
Start by throwing down a stone. Can you throw it on one that gives me a pelt card? Looks like there's one in that other picture of gray.
You get a pelt card.
Grab the barrel. Does this go to discard pile or hand?
And damn you, Keegan.
Hooray! I took one of many. So that's that. Then I am going to... Sure, 1, 2, 3.
I managed to murder 2 of my boring dudes.
The effort. You go there. It gives me a tool.
Boring dudes defeated.
Don't care about refreshing. I am going to yoink
Monkey
you,
Is that?
you,
What's the difference?
and...
So depending on how high you are on
okay.
want
if you're
food.
first place, second place, or third place.
Okay. Do my feet smell interesting,
No.
cat?
They smell of other kitties.
They do smell of other kitties. I've been walking in other cat hair.
Down there. Eat a cat.
You must run. Keegan's gonna eat you.
Gambler.
Gambler!
Done.
All right.
No. Gonna play Torchlight. My 2 tools.
Played the Tapestry expansion last night, and specifically one of the new factions is the Gamblers, and it's like, this is me.
Yeah.
Gambler. Gambler.
I found my people.
It added a 5th track.
To track the tracks? That track tracks?
No.
Hmm.
Just a 5th track.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah. New type of card.
I'm going to send my dude here. I'm going to spend 3 labor to get. I'm going to take the card that Tegan took out right out of his hand. Just.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab
My delicious cards.
Spit Roasting. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay 2 food and 1 tool. I'm going to take this, which gets me a dude into my discard pile. It's going to be a Pathfinder. A monster.
I have a question about this.
Yes.
If you are on a 2nd level, hovering over 2 boards, is that card is being on 2
Good
boards?
It
question.
does not. It specifically says in the rulebook that does not count.
Okay, so you have to be on the 1st level.
Yeah. And Jimbo, are you done?
Yes.
All right. First things first. Culture card. Place and move.
I know you want to come up and ruin everything, but you can't.
There's not even any room for a box for you to sit in.
Yes, I'm not going to let you.
You
Then
have those
I'm not going to
talents.
hesitate. I
Seems
know
to
what I
use
want
talents
to
trying
do.
quite badly.
Oh, sorry.
You
I was
like
peeking
your
at what was
lovely
hidden behind
That's
trim
fine.
them.
cuddle.
I will go here again, and I will
Hogging all the
spend a labor to move. I might as well spend a tool to put out another tent, and then 2 more labor to move said tents. I already have 1 and 2.
Is everybody taking all my spots?
Then I will spend 3 food to put out a village.
Immediately, just all the potential village spots. You're like, this is where we'll put the villages. Exactly the places that are available to me.
Well, you know, remember, Walker's the only one who's allowed to have fun at these things.
And
He's got a
then-
place so that no one else can have fun.
My turn is done.
You were complaining about having no villages. You now have 3.
I
You
will
have more than
play
anything else.
the Kleenex card. Give 1 tissue to all other players, saving salt stains on your velveteen.
Think fast, you're about to get a face full of claws.
Woo! Go ahead. Yellow.
Yeah. Cat launching is supremely effective.
Yeah, my brother still has a scar on his upper lip from where my sister threw a cat at him when they were kids.
Right. I'm gonna get another pelt. Pelts are good. I'm gonna play that. I don't know. These all cost food. Okay, well, she's gonna give me 2 food because she is awesome.
I'm gonna go another round with no stones, unless I go there this turn.
The ones there are no good for me.
What is that? I won't play any of these cards. Maybe I won't play any cards. I don't know. Let's do energy, and do I want to go here? I'm gonna go here. And I will play with it. I can't play with it though, that's the problem.
Purring as hard as he can.
So friendly. I guess I will go to Mammoth. I'm not gonna refresh. I'll just eat one of these, or take one of these ones, and then immediately eat it.
I'll take a potato chip.
It's energy and a axe. And who would I like to eat? You would just give me 6 food. That is more food than I can possibly use. Maybe I will spend. That would still be more food than I could use. So take that guy and get a bird advancement. Okay, I'll keep that guy played, and I will take you and eat you. I'll do the same. This side bird track.
Pick 1?
Yeah.
All good?
Okay.
Burial
Choice,
vaults.
my life choices, but yeah.
I will consume food. Food is eaten. Tap a. I don't really need to, but it would let me throw somebody in my corpse hut. No, I'll hold on to that.
I was going to say you could wait to your 3rd placement.
Yeah. Try to use up some food here. Sure. So instead, let's do 3 labor. Go here for another pelt. Random animal gambler. Or discard to
I want
place
to use
a move.
this in its optimal spot.
Let me
There's
go down.
four rounds and only 3 of these, so.
Then
Yeah.
it is tool, food. For one of these, I mean, does my Do these things count towards those? Oh yeah, they're
That's
only
the only
The
thing.
Only
only
those,
ones that
yeah.
do, yeah.
So none of those are useful for me at all currently. Unless I'm missing something. What's that? Water? No. Ice? No. Yellow? No.
Yeah,
And this one is rocks on top of things?
No,
it's
rocks on each of the
on
four.
pieces of cardboard.
Well, at some point I might place rocks.
Yeah. And mine, I'm only on one
Kill
at the
warrior.
moment, apparently. I guess I'm not on the cardboard. I'm not touching the cardboard with the second one.
Exactly.
That's my turn.
Okay, green.
Alright. Here, spend a tool, get 3 food. Oh, sorry, before I do that, spit roasting. Wrong. Communal feasting. Spend a food, get a pathfinder, then play her, spend a tool, 1, 2, 3 food. I have only 1 labor, which is unfortunate, but such is life. Spend the tool, get a pathfinder. I'll go down here, spend another food, get a crafter. Oh, we also should have covered all of these guys are worth 1 point.
Yep.
I did. We did.
Walker mentioned it.
Okay. And I get to bury someone. And I am done.
All right.
Weasel.
This is the Eclipse deck phase. I'm going to go here. It's my leader, so that gets me a tool. I'm going to play my culture card, which is pay a food, to put one of these cards into my discard pile. Then I can pay a tool and a food. Damn it. I choose not to do that. But then it won't go into my hand. That's fine. Food and a tool.
For what?
Sorry.
Tool and a labor. To
Tool
get a
and a
guy into
labor.
your hand.
Oh, that's right. I don't need... Oh, tool and labor, yes. Oh, I don't have to pay food. Oh, okay, good. Tool and labor.
You can still pay food if you don't have any labor, but if you are able to discard, you can.
Labor. And I put... No, another one. This is a different one. A different ability. I mean, that was from my culture card. This
Yes.
is from something else.
This because this one's
is
going
going
into
to
your
my
hand.
Into my hand. Then I pay the food. And I get to trash a card and put one into my discard pile. Tribesman out. And discard pile is going to get one of these gentlemen, because I don't have one yet. And then I'm done. I create my Eclipse deck. There. These go into my discard.
Since it's maximum 3 big rocks per game, I'm going to not place my guy in the place where it gets me things. Go there. We're going to place with it this thing. Spend a food to
Place and move.
place and move. I will place and move him into the same place, same rock as the other one. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'm doing more of the thing.
Okay.
He's not going to stay there. Do I want to do more placement? I have 3 already.
Interesting.
Alright, we're going to move one of those two guys into the yellow. And I will spend this to get the energy to move the brown guy into the green.
Like so?
Like so, yep. Dark green.
Yes.
And then I will spend 3 food to turn those into a hut.
Hut hut.
Hut.
All good.
Yep.
This thing, chuck card. Chuck card will be, that's not my discard pile, that's my burial pile. Chuck card is that, which gets me placement, move, and food. Placement. Move into there.
Seriously?
Well,
Oh,
currently
no,
you have
yeah.
4 influence over there, so
yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna-
true. Yeah, he can't be. Well, he'd have to
well,
put
I'm
more.
get-
He'd have to put
getting
5
another-
in. He'd have to put 5 into.
To beat you, yeah.
To
yeah,
deny.
4 to share, 5 to deny.
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering if I want to go for that tool.
Why are all the huts there? I
Yeah,
know
what's
why.
a place
I know why
rocks?
This,
I'm
this is
there.
the most fertile land.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, everything over here, like none of these get you stuff.
Glacier, yeah.
The glacier
You're
doesn't
losing
do
it on the
stuff.
glacier.
For me, it's this. I needed the forest.
Yeah, like that's why I'm there because of this.
And apparently,
Like, I
I'm
don't
not
know
getting
why-
anything else
I
on
don't know
that
why everyone else
forest.
is
Well,
So
there.
I'm scoring for placements with rocks, and this is how you get rocks.
No, I'm scoring for placement.
Well,
Mountain type.
no, on the rock board.
Oh.
Sorry.
oh, he wants.
Oh, he wants
megaliths.
those.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been trying to go for those. Megan keeps taking it away from me.
well, I'm. You can see why I'm going for those.
Sorry. We are going.
Oh, Megan, did you make an eclipse pile?
Oh,
Lost my train of thought. What was I doing? Huts. So tools for another hut placement. And then labor.
I don't like that the things that look like tents are called huts.
I think that's just what we're calling them. I think
Okay.
they're actually.
We'll call them
Tents or
We're saying
dwellings.
villages. We said villages and tents.
Yes, but this looks like a hut, and that looks like a tent.
Labor.
Well, no, I said tents. These
You,
are
yeah,
tents.
you called them huts during the.
Did I?
We've interchangeably
Have we?
called them quite a lot of things.
Three.
Let's call them Biggie McBigster and
Little triangles?
Triangle.
Yeah.
So I get
Triangle
4
dancers.
hut movements. Can I go to the far end and then I'll spend 3?
Like as in 1, 2,
Yep, and then 1, 2 with the other one, so I'll be able to build a hut.
1, 2.
And then you're going to build a village
And
here.
then I've spent 3 food and then building a village there.
Now you guys are sharing that space.
Now I get stuff.
And make an eclipse file.
I have
Hey, look at
stuff.
this. Like, this is a heck of a trade route we've got.
Yeah.
Although, man, Walker, you and I are going to have to walk an awful
Yeah.
lot of trade.
Done.
Trade.
Go ahead.
No eclipse pile, correct?
No eclipse pile.
Then you
Alrighty.
should have a spot for your eclipse pile.
I don't need
Yeah, that'd
it.
be.
You don't need one. If
Actually, I
you
guess
never
you
have
could
one.
put it. And you should be putting, when you're done your turn, the cards you use that turn should go into your discard pile. I'm
Oh.
not sure if it matters,
Time for some
but
spit roasting.
it does say so in the
Which
rule
we'll
book.
find
So
will
it
be a
might be
ground
something
sloth
that
and a food. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to play the Pathfinder. I'm going to pay
Not
2.
enough spaces I can get my freaking third hut into a rock.
And then 2 movement. And then that's it. That's all I can do this turn.
Make an eclipse file.
Make an eclipse pile. Done.
All right, everyone's done. Flip over eclipse piles.
0.
3.
2.5.
Right. So
Megan
Megan
moves.
moves up here. Keegan and I switch places
Boo.
because we're tied for 0. Yes.
Correct, just so. All right, Megan. First things first is
Make it a rock.
gain the benefit from
Yeah,
the
or
track.
you may draw a card,
I'll
or
do
you
a
may go
rock.
up on the offering. Where would you like your rock?
Let's go there.
You get up on the offering track,
Herb,
and you get to bury a person.
die.
Then abilities on your eclipse cards that you played.
So you
I get a placement and 2 double moves.
a placement and a food, and then 2
Yeah,
double
placement and
moves.
food and 2 double moves. Man, I should have gotten more placements out. I did not realize I was going to be.
Now you need, now that tent
I
can
mean,
go literally
I can put the
anywhere.
tent anywhere I want.
Yes, you have 4 movement to move it around.
Man, can I put it anywhere where it gets me something? I don't think so. I guess I could go one of these. Like,
Yeah.
Can I put it anywhere adjacent to rock that gets me anything? And I think the answer is no.
Unfortunately not, no.
Actually, I could put it here and then we'd be tied.
Yes.
Let's do that.
All right. Then is your terrain tiles. So you will get a total of, so we'll just do, so two victory points, a tool, and then 1 up on either offering track, and 2 more megalith placements.
You moved a tent in there? I wanted to deny you at least a placement.
Let's
Rude.
go here. So I get 2 birds and a
And a burial.
death.
Yep.
What's the other side of the track that I'm not doing? Gives me.
This is at the end of the game. Your food and your tools cash in for victory points at that ratio.
And you get bonuses as you go up the track.
So you add them together. And
That's kind of how I feel about it too.
I feel like I'm just gonna go for one of these.
And
Where would you like your other megalith to
you
go?
get absolutely
yeah.
0 if you're not at least on the track.
I'm doing okay on things. Let's get the double food. I'm a little short on food.
Double
You
food.
can see how they're vectored off. So we are getting points.
Yeah, they're getting none.
They are getting none. Did she do her board stuff?
So that
Is
was
she's done?
that was terrain tiles. Now it's your player board. So you get 2 cards.
Card,
A
axe,
tool, and an offering.
And
I will take a card.
Now it is your Eclipse pile cards.
and then
Bury
and
someone.
then I will be drawing 5, which means I need to shuffle again.
I must have a tribesman in here, no? Die.
And you get 2 tools.
2 tools. Who would want that?
Then it is your terrain tiles. So you get 4 victory points.
I'm on the board, everyone. Look at me go. And I
You
get
get a tool and an offering.
tool and an offering.
And 2 megalith placements.
First one will be here.
Draw 2 cards.
I think I forgot part of this. Placing here will get me 5 points. It will also get Megan 2 points. I should have got 1 point here.
Okay.
I apologize for that.
Where do I get points?
Because if he builds a megalith on top of your megalith stones,
Okay.
you'll get some points for it.
So you should have grabbed one when I placed it.
I did. We
We have addressed the issue.
rectified it. I think I want points for that now. So I will, in fact, take 5 points
5 points.
and 2 for Megan.
1, 2, and then 5. We gotta get it on the board, Keegan.
Really?
It was. I have to move towards a place. You just happens to be a casualty of.
It's only a single point that he's lost out on.
Yes.
Yeah, watch the end of the game. It'll be so 4,
That was
2.
terrain tiles.
Oh wait, I got. Oh yeah, 1 for here. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Then player board. So you get 1 tool
2 more cards.
and 2 more cards.
1 tool and 2 more cards.
You gonna do something with that food situation, or
Oof.
might be time to eat that
Eat your
woolly
mammoth.
mammoth. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this would be a good time. I get maxes out your food track.
Yeah. No. I'm not planning to stay there. Nice
2 cards. 1, 2.
Well, you don't get any more points for placing it off yourself. You just score twice.
Yeah.
Get the one for the bottom and one for the top.
Okay. So I get. I'm going to take an offering on the right-hand side, please, of the dead bird board.
Green.
Then Eclipse pile cards, nothing. Terrain tiles. So I get 2 food.
Is this your 1 point that you got, or do you get 1 other point?
Why am I getting a point? I'm not there yet.
Oh, sorry, I thought that's what you're doing.
2 food, 1 tool, 2 points. And then player board, I get a card and a tool. And that is me. Go ahead, Keegan.
Turn order track gets me tool. Hooray.
Tool or a food, whichever you prefer.
Tool. Eclipse pile cards. Nothing. Terrain tiles is 2 points.
Terrain tiles, 2 points. An offering.
Yep.
Tool.
Yep.
2 food.
Yep.
And 1 megalith placement.
Megalith placement will. So this can go anywhere because it's gray.
Yes.
Correct.
Anywhere
go
it,
to-
It has to go on the gray one.
No.
It doesn't. And
Either,
but if you,
either on the gray ones or touching.
Yeah.
but
I'll
if you
throw-
place it here, you get to immediately place another
far quarter
far corner.
Oh,
Place
sorry.
another one.
and a 2 food.
2 food. Do you have a preference for direction?
They're leading to the same thing, I think. So
Yeah, that looks
no.
pretty symmetrical.
Yep.
I guess which other board you want to lead into, but by that point, everything will be adjacent.
Player board.
yeah.
I'm only
We'll
on
go back
one
and do that as
technically
well.
with my player color, so I get nothing for that. Then I will draw 2 cards, gain a tool.
Megan, you have 2 huts touching a mountain,
So I get 4 points.
so you get 4 points. Jimbo has 1 type of terrain that tents are on, 1 point, and I'm touching 1 forest with my village for 2 points.
And Keegan.
I need 2.
Need 2.
Yeah.
He needs
He-
2
he,
of
just,
his.
he just started, yeah.
Advance the round marker.
So we were here. Now we are here.
Grab all of your workers.
Draw 5 cards.
Not quite.
Did I say draw 5?
Doesn't matter.
Refill the hunting grounds. Now we get level 2 culture cards. Hunting grounds, draw a new animal card. At the end of round 1, refill any empty spaces. The cultures cap. At the end of round 3, each player draws 5 cards. Oh wait,
So
we're at
many tribes people.
why advance the round marker.
Why?
Yes.
Really? I swear I shuffled these. Does not feel very shuffled based on the ones I got from my discard pile, but
But there, but
All but 1. Draw 5 cards. Drawing cards is not proceed to action
on
phase.
the other hand.
All right, Megan, take us away.
On the other hand, I've managed to murder all of my dudes. So that's nice. I should murder some
How
guys
can
now.
I possibly draw a card? Of course, it's the one card I wanted.
Oh boy, okay. Well,
These should have been
place a monolith. Would let you draw a card.
true.
oops. How many food did you have?
Smash.
I had 0 food, and
You had about 4 or 5 tools. You
I'm
had
gonna put it there.
a lot of tools.
What was I doing? These should have been shuffled into there. Oh well. Before I drew the 5.
Let's go here. I will place a tent. Do you have anything else that gives me tents? I think I
No, see, that's the card.
draw that one.
The card I wanted
What's
was the
that?
one that
That's
would let me
mountain.
place a monolith.
I could theoretically play mountain adjacent people. Nothing else gives me tent place. Well, that's unfortunate. I think you're in there.
Well, ground sloth, you're probably getting in.
I could just spend some more axes though. Alright, I'll spend another axe. So is this guy 2 energy if I play him now?
Yes,
Okay.
he's two labor because you're at the pathfinding spot.
So 1, 2. I need to get another movement. So let's play another one of these.
It gets you 2 more movement.
It does. I don't. Is there anything else that gives me energy better?
Energy.
Oh, this is all trash. Like so much anger right now at the lack of food.
Time to eat your woolly mammoth.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's forcing my first action is the problem. Is the thing I'm.
This one I
whining
could
about.
turn a food into an axe.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. And then it's a little over energy, but not too overkill. And then I will spend. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have spent a food to. Well, we'll figure it out.
3 food.
I am now starving. got a mountain placement.
Things.
All done?
Yeah. Oh, no, because I need to do this.
Oh, you get to place and move.
Yeah. Actually, no, I don't need that. I'm already winning there. Due to walk rotated to me.
There you go. Place and move and get a tool.
Got the tool placed. Now it's just moving. Counter. Then yes, like I said, first action.
2 cards from the hunting grounds.
If I, yeah.
Oh yeah,
hey,
sorry.
wait,
If you spend a labor,
no, I'm not going. I'm probably not going to do that. Do I have any?
tool and a labor
I
to
do.
draw.
There's a hunter. I have 1 hunter.
Okay, so
He gives me 2 labor, so I spend 2 labor and 2 tools.
and you get to pick
to
2
take-
animals from the hunting ground.
2 woolly mammoths.
Woolly
You get a
rhinos.
free-
Woolly rhinos, I should say. Then I will freely tip an animal, which would be my woolly mammoth, which maxes my food out.
And then you get whatever this is.
And I also get this, which I would like a woolly rhino instead, please.
Not available.
Damn.
We're all fresh out of woolly rhinos.
These are tapped. I'll put them to the side. You go into my discard pile, and you go into my discard pile, and I'm done, Jimbo.
Alrighty. Altars, pay a tool, place a megalith. It's going to go here. I would like to go up 2 on the right-hand offering track, please. And I'm going to bury this tribesman, because tribesmen are the worst.
How dare you?
Then yeah. All right. I hate giving it up. Whatever. I hate going to advantages. So goes. Pay a tool to throw down a tent. Play 2 Pathfinders for 4 labor, and go 1, 2, 3, and then pay 3 food to roll a village onto the map.
You're all by yourself down there.
It's true. These guys are talking about how crowded it is over here, so we went running off to the other forest instead.
All good.
Do these then go right to the discard pile? Now that
After your
turns-
action is done, everything that was played this turn goes to the discard pile.
Okay. And now I am done. Go ahead, Keegan.
3 tribesmen for 3 labor. Why would I use you when I could use you? For a pelt. Pelt is going to get me probably tusks. Yeah, tusks, I think. It's only worth 1 point. But it does let me eat. Or trekking. Trekking. These go directly to my hand or to the discard pile?
Hand.
Which one are you doing? Are you doing this action?
Yeah.
Then it goes right to your hand.
Sweet.
Because there's no card break.
Yep. So that happens.
You may
I
spend
guess I could do
2
another
food
one.
and a tool.
I'm
to
just
get
wondering if I
another
want to spend 3 more labor for another one of these fancy ones.
one. Oh,
But no, I will spend a tool and 2 food for the having eaten saber-toothed ones. And that lets me yoink a card into my discard. I shall yoink.
I need more card draw real bad.
This will all be discard. And I
Got
just gain
decent
some resources and I'm done.
hut.
Yeah, finally, I just got my second village. out, so that's-
Yellow.
Well, even though it's kind of suboptimal because I cannot do this action, I might go here just for the reward.
It's a free movement and a burial. Yeah.
Totally fair, yeah.
Um,
Oh, I should have gone there. Oh, well.
but I'm out of food. No, not. Make that guy in case I want to go there. I will spend an axe, and what am I placing? Energies. Do I have any of those hunter types? Do. So that gives me 2 energy. So I'll do 2 axes. So that gives me 2 different of those guys. I'll take that one and
Suboptimal.
and then I get a dead. So dead guy either comes from my hand or the discard pile.
Sorry, say again.
Hand to discard pile or play the stuff you played this
Yeah,
turn.
and yeah.
I've just been putting the ones I played to discard pile before. Okay, so I get a bird movement, and I can.
Have you taken any of the victory points from that track yet?
No.
So 5 victory points for
Sweet.
yellow.
Wow.
Who do I not need?
Who does number 2?
Let's do this guy. I don't probably need so much that movement anymore.
All done?
All done.
Here. That is sorry. I should have my cards ready. I did not have my cards. I've been thinking of other things. All right. So food, which I'll pay for a card right into my discard pile. So a victory point. And then I need necklace cards. Oh, but you're so much.
That bird's. I don't think those birds
This
were
is-
around in
what
the
the
Ice
heck
Age.
kind of bird was that?
Well, like
Let's see.
terror birds were a thing, and so were
Like a cassowary?
pre terror birds.
Spend a
Those seem too big
tool.
for a cassowary.
Yeah.
Like
So that's
there's an earlier bird to the terror bird that
3,
looks more like
4.
that. Gastronus.
Oh,
Something like that.
Yeah, they look almost like D&D axe beaks.
Yeah. I think
They're
that
huge.
Gastronus, I think, was.
It sounds familiar. The
Yeah.
name I know.
5,
but the name
6.
actually.
But they were.
for
Oh, well, they were
2
pre-human for one
culture
thing.
cards.
They were like they were the first large
I want this one
animals after the dinosaurs. I mean,
and
But
I
he just
want
found one
Rough
lying around
first,
after
like-
the. He just found one lying around after a while.
like after the big extinction, like
Yeah.
birds were the things
Food
that
and a
first
card
got big and hunty.
and
Yeah, apparently some of them
one
like.
that's worth
What were they
2
talking
points.
about? Haast's eagle down
Nope, I have
in New
this
Zealand that was like big enough to carry off, people. And the only reason that it died off was we basically just didn't provide enough
Yes.
calories for a bird of that size.
Then I can buy a stone for
These guys were flightless, but yeah, like flight is so expensive.
1 tool and 1 food.
Yeah.
1 tool,
And
1
it's kinda
food.
exponential too.
It also lets me
Yeah,
bury
exactly.
a card,
You get
which
the
I
harder it is to
do.
stay aloft.
Yeah. These big birds are little and
And I
hollow wings.
want this one.
Like the ostriches can be fatty because it doesn't.
Go ahead. Green.
Green. You have all the choices.
Just one, two. Do
I don't
This
even
should be
know.
deciding. Oh, it's gotten to the time.
What? Be ready on your turn? Why would you break tradition like that?
Yeah. I got some. Yeah, not
that. Yeah, I think that's probably my best bet. I'm gonna go here. I'm going to play the shaman and the brave for 4. Stuff. Labor. 4 labor. I'll take. You guys are the worst. Every time I look at something and think I'm taking that, when I look back, it's gone. Sure. I'll take bone beads. Then I'm going to pay 3 food and 1 tool. And I'm going to
I
grab
don't want to spend either of those.
this, which then gets me such a bad job at everything. A craft Go ahead, Keegan.
Spend a food. Drop and double move. Pretty sure, right? Because it's two in the same.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's going from the center directly to here.
I see you were planning to kill some of your animals at some point.
Eat
Yeah, I
that,
think I'm gonna have to.
What'd you take as your last?
Food.
One victory point for every different kind of
Gotcha.
Dead animal.
eaten animal.
He's gonna start eating.
It's
When
true.
do I gain the
I was
benefit
considering
from
that
this?
one because I'm like, I've got 2 dead animals.
When
They're
you
different,
take that action,
but, like, also you
Would
gotta
I-
start
so-
killing more animals.
What order does it happen in?
anytime during your turn.
Okay, perfect. So I could spend it and regain it because I'm full right
Yes.
now. Okay. Do I want to spend an extra labor? Yes. To add 2 to the market.
Where is Megan going to go?
So tool, labor, to yoink,
Oh, probably one of the 2 places
yoink.
that
Do I want to spend
I have
one
not
more?
gone.
Sure. One more tool and one more labor. Actually, wait. Do I want to yoink that? Oh, would I rather yoink and Glyptodon? I'm gonna eat that. Sure.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
And then I get to eat one. And I will eat a Glyptodon. Oh, did somebody take the unique eaten animals?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
100% did.
Well, I'm gonna take. I'll eat the woolly mammoth. Done.
You already took the. I assume it was you who took this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you're already fine for points. You got all those.
I don't
Delicious
know that I'm
saber-tooth
fine
tigers.
for points. Actually, instead of eating that, I'm gonna eat a moose.
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 Go ahead, Megan.
No, I'll eat the moose. Because eating the moose
I know what I'm
lets
doing.
me drop a hut.
Gives me 3 energies and
Hut,
get,
hut.
I can get any one of those pelts. Are they any good for me? So spend a meat to refresh 1, take 1, eat 1. It could be all the same one. Spend an axe to place, move, and get a bird. Spend an axe to
There's too many things that cost tools in the culture.
yeah.
Cards, right?
Oh. I'll take tusks. And then sorry, this guy so it gave me 2 meat, which I'll then immediately eat, and my last axe to get a stone. What does this give me?
You add up your total movement on here.
Okay, so
And
I'm,
then
I'm
you
doing
get-
pretty well on
Gives
that.
you a point. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 victory point for
And
every
that
2 moves.
gives me a one of these guys in my discard pile.
Yes. The answer is definitely orange is winning.
Am I? I feel like
I feel yellow is winning.
well,
Yeah, yellow.
color
Yeah, I
differentiation.
No, you've got a wide margin, and you've got endgame scoring.
Yeah, I feel okay with the that particular scoring. I'm not sure about the other stuff. I don't know if it really matters which guy I take. Any more axes?
Sorry, let me do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to get 2 into the burial pile.
Oh, and I need to make a.
Is there any way to do burial pile
Eclipse
during
pile.
eclipse phase? Yeah, alright. Alright, then I'm gonna go here.
I've made an eclipse pile.
Which is, how many cards in it?
4.
4. Alright, I will play this card. I will spend a food. I will put a
I cannot play
card
these 2 and 2 because they're both
into
pets.
my discard
They
pile.
cannot go in the eclipse
So
pile.
You could put them in the
Victory
eclipse pile
point.
to fake people out. They just
True.
come back to your hand.
Or you could make 6.
Exactly. You could have 6.
They go back to your hand?
Yeah. Yeah, they're just a fake out.
Oh.
Then I get to
So
draw a
there's no
card.
reason not to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
you now know, but they're going to have 6 cards in my eclipse pile.
Yeah.
Then
There's no reason not to do that.
I
Yeah, I
spend
don't think
a
so. Like, I can't think that there'd be a reason not to.
tool. Did I get a tool? Yes. I'm sure I took a tool. Doesn't look like it, but it's too late now. Spend a tool and a labor. You.
For this you pay.
To put a card in my hand. Then I pay a food.
Get someone in your discard pile.
Free victory point. And I get to bury a card.
Your.
Yar indeed.
I don't think I have any tribesmen left.
I've not been doing good on the burying.
Oh, I have too many of you. You will be buried. And that's the end of my turn.
Go here. Draw a card. Eat a ground
That's
sloth.
right, but you can even all that action.
Oh, my eclipse pile.
I mean, if you'd want to eat all those animals, that's probably a good way to get a lot of food.
And
also
there's-
make that happen.
4 cards in my eclipse pile.
Eclipse pile.
How many cards?
Me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Me too.
Food time to grab a U in my discard pile. Then, do I want to do a couple double movement? No. U is 2.
How is Magatu? Magatu.
Mugatu, the villain from Zoolander.
Movement.
He invented the piano necktie.
And
Nice.
no.
Did it actually work?
Tools.
No.
Maybe one
Put all
tool.
these up here so that people aren't blocked by the mammoth.
Good call. Solid call.
1. Then I have 3 movement.
You're in
2,
last
3. 1 extra movement. And then I will spend 3 food to slam down this hut.
Hood hut. Keaton got all 3 of his villages there.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Alright. So, reveal eclipse piles. If you put any culture cards in your eclipse pile, they come back to your hand.
4.5.
No.
4 to
Really?
5.
4.5?
Yeah, see,
Go to
the brave.
heck.
The brave gives you a half.
4.
See the brave there?
You can
5.
So yeah, the turn order doesn't change because Walker's a jerk.
Because we're saying that doesn't.
Like, it
even-
doesn't count for eclipse because it doesn't have the eclipse symbol in front of it. It's for during the game.
All right.
If you play it. So that's 2.5 during the game if
Yep.
you want to play it.
4.5.
Alright, Megan, turn order track bonus. You can place a megalith
Yeah, let's do that.
or any of the lesser bonuses. Where would you like to place a megalith? Megalith.
Just get 4 points.
Yes, 4 points. Then, your eclipse pile cards, in whatever order you choose.
Alright. Burb. Axe.
Food
Placement
and
and
place.
food. And I get a double move. And let's go here so that Walker can stop. He keeps trying to deny. No, I don't need that because I have double. I'm already beating
That's
him.
right, yeah.
So there's nowhere I need to go.
Nope, but you could
Can I get anything? I can deny someone something, but can I get anything? I don't think so. I think everything is touching at least one hut.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've spread the blight of humanity to every corner of this map.
Who should I deny? I don't
Well, I
know.
mean, you can
Go
deny
over
2 people here because you
True.
can deny Keegan and I both a tool if you go here.
I can deny Keegan placement because
I have 2 points.
it's not endgame.
You have quite a bit more endgame than me as well.
deny people in one of these spots too. Let's do.
Deny somebody that's a threat.
All right.
Take points from Walker.
There, I'll take points from both of you.
There you go.
How many people am I playing against?
Everyone.
All right. Are you done all of your stuff? Did you your
So
board and your stones?
I
So
have
that was
not-
your
that
people.
was my cards.
Now it's terrain tiles. So you get a tool.
Okay,
You get an offering on the bird track.
sweet. I've now maxed out the 7 bird track.
You get a megalith placement
And another megalith placement.
and another megalith placement. and a
another
tool.
Max. Yeah. Alright.
Megan's finished all of her stuff.
Let's go here. So I get a berry card and I get a burb. I guess
Yep.
I'll start this burb track. And I'm just gonna put my finger out to myself to bury something when I'm not taking up time.
You steal my berry.
And then
She did.
Oh well. How many points was that? 4
I don't know if
points.
I want anything
Ouch.
else. Let's get a random animal.
Random animal. Randomal.
Saber-tooth cat. Gives you axes. Okay, and I think that's it except for burying something.
Yes. Now you have to choose what you're bearing.
Great.
So Walker.
Yes.
Oh, and then your player board.
Oh,
3 cards, 2 offering, 1 tool.
yeah,
Why
shuffle.
isn't there a berry option here?
Yeah.
Because they hate us. Walker, you can draw a card or one of the lower benefits.
Draw a
What am I
card.
bearing?
Your Eclipse pile cards.
What do I
I get 3 tools.
have a lot of?
I get to place a tent. I get
You get a food when you place that tent.
food.
And you get a double move.
Double move. Well, that's 1 move to get that.
I think it has to be the same one twice.
I think so too.
Because it's 2 on the same tent and not 2 tents.
I'm 2 tents. I'll leave that one there and then move this one, 1, 2 to there.
All right. That was your Eclipse pile cards. Then your terrain tiles. 2 points. 2. Megalith.
Megalith says
You're going to get another Megalith
I
placement
am.
as well.
where will Megan go? I know where Megan will go. I'll go there.
Get a tool.
Gets me a tool.
You know where Megan will go? Please advise, because Megan doesn't know where Megan will go.
Second monolith placement will be here. So that'll be
You don't want to place here to just not give anybody else any points.
no, but these are 2 of my tiles.
Same if you place.
Oh,
it there.
you're right. Sorry. Thank you. So that'll be
6
4,
points.
5, 6. 6 points for purple. Anything
And
else?
then you get a tool,
Tool.
and an offering.
Offering will be up this track. Is that the board done?
That is that, and then your player board.
These done. Player board is 2 cards, 1
Another offering. I'm assuming the same track,
same track.
and you would get a tool, but you are
Maxed
full of
out.
tools.
I get 1 more card.
All right. So I get up the same offering track. Walker's been going up, please.
Just one?
Yep. Then I get to bury a card.
Oh wait, don't forget your stones. Did everyone score their stones?
Oh, no.
No,
I was,
we keep reading the stones.
okay.
5, 6.
2 tools. That's my Eclipse pile cards.
10. I forgot to give myself that. 11, 12, 13, so 12, so 6. So
Then
5 and 1, 2,
terrain
6.
tiles. 1 tool. 2 food, which I can't get. 1 point.
I feel like I'm doing a lot of stuff, but none of it's giving me
Tool.
points.
1 more up on that offering track, please. 1 point. And then, man, not placing on the megalith track was a huge mistake. Then player board, 2 cards, and a tool that I can't get. And Keegan,
Yep.
you can have it. So a tool or a food.
Eclipse phase doesn't matter in this next round,
We'll go with.
right?
We don't do the eclipse phase
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end. Oh yeah, no, we don't
still
do the prep
eclipse
phase.
We don't do the prep phase.
No
there will
prep
be one
phase.
more eclipse phase.
So that just gives you. I guess if you want resources for something.
No,
And
all
then
your
eclipse,
stones.
your eclipse pile cards.
Your stones.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Then terrain
terrain tiles.
tiles. So you
Got-
get one offering,
So should I bury this?
2 food,
Yep.
another offering,
Yep.
another 2 food,
I get to bury a card as well. 2 food.
and a megalith placement.
There's a crappy boring guy. You don't need to try this person. Yeah. And a megalith placement. Megalith placement. I can go adjacent or on top of, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So I get 4 points, but I'd just give you guys points.
Yeah, you would get 4 points.
There's a draw 2 cards. There's a 2 food.
I
Yeah.
like the 2 animals actually.
Two.
Should these be flipped?
Not yet.
No, this is draw an animal and get it.
Refill an animal and get an animal.
Okay, over there.
You can flip any one of those you like if you're refilling an animal.
And you get to get an
I
animal.
was just advancing. I was just getting head start on the refill
Oh
phase.
shit! I'm gonna do this. I don't have any tents. I have 2 cities
yep.
that have.
And I
Just
don't
4.
think there's anything else going
And
on
I need
there.
the 1.
And then my player board draws me.
I didn't eat nearly enough animals.
Oops. Oh, and my rocks. 2 is a point. 11 points.
11 points for Keegan Stones.
Up to 13.
Hold on, 11 points. Holy poop.
10 of it is from one stone.
Yeah.
One of it is from the others.
Yeah, I mean, see, like that's gonna jump you another 11 next turn. Plus, if you get another rock.
Fancy
yeah,
round
yeah, we'll have
marker
some points,
done. Refill the figures. The respective boards
We're not
done.
doing as bad
Refill
as
the
you think
hunting
you are.
Yeah.
grounds.
When I
done.
acquired it, you were already past where it will put me by the end of the game.
Culture card display.
May,
I'm not
may have
complaining. I
overly
just mean
focused
Yeah.
when picking up guys.
And then draw 5 cards.
They may have overly focused
Gotcha.
when picking up certain
You
tribes.
might have
That may have.
focused a
Time for
little
the
too
reshuffle.
much
I think
on.
I've actually done pretty well on like those cards because
oh,
like
and these should be in my discard
it, like
pile.
draw plus extra draw plus normal draw. This is what's left. So I'm
Nice.
doing pretty okay for managing my.
And then Megan, take us away. Final
Oh my God, so many
round.
cards.
Take us away, toys.
Oh, these
Bake them away, toys.
What, Chief? Take them away, boy.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna do this and get one more rock. It's chief, so it gets me 2 food on that spot. I have too many cards in my hand. What spot is that? That's the necklace spot. Like that's a necklace spot card.
Just awful at like setting
So is
a like
that.
setting a goal. Like if I was gonna go for this, I should have been grabbing animals and eating them from like the first turn and just.
I guess I will play with it. This just to have axe.
Also realizing that
Or-
this
no, wait.
turns waterfall tiles into.
There's no
3
benefit for me
tiles.
playing this. Never mind. I'm not doing that. So we have no more stones to place.
Oh yeah, if you got no more stones to place, then
Yeah.
Did I get that?
I don't know if you got that or
I
not.
think I did.
Okay. Can't do
I
that.
forgot my board
Can't
tool.
do that. Can't do that.
You should get your board tool now.
Going to have
Got
to
my board
demon.
tool.
Probably next.
You're a board tool. Nerd.
Nerds.
Got the expansion to Tekenu coming. The one.
Do you
with the
own
ovals.
Tekenu?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, gotcha. It sold out again. I know you said that it was there, and I should have ordered it right away. But
We can play it.
Tikenu's apparently very popular.
I think the expansion. I don't know if they just did a small print run or what, but it was sold out.
I'm not gonna go there
I
again.
don't think it's got.
Okay.
It doesn't have as much
That.
hype as like.
expansions are always hard to
Gives
get.
me 3.
Yeah.
I can get a. I guess I could do this as many times as they had energy for.
Yep, there are cards
It's
here that are
expensive.
worth 2 points each.
Oh yeah, there sure are. There sure are.
Do I want to do 2 cards? I feel like if I do, I'm not going to have enough cards left to do things with because I can't actually do any of these right now. Well, because that gives me 4, so I just need 2 more energy.
Am I just gonna
I'm not going to do
totally
that since
YOLO
5.
it? I think I might.
Actually,
Honestly,
A
let's
YOLO.
take 5
I
back.
might just totally YOLO it.
That is
Probably not a great idea, but you know.
Like play all your cards.
Well, no, just like
So 1, 2.5,
turf all my
3,
tools on the
4,
first turn.
5,
Like
6.5.
crazy.
Okay, 6.5 to get 2 pelts.
Oh, like over the top action.
I will. There's one of the 2-point pelts. There's 4 2-point pelts.
I'm not sure this particular layout of megaliths can do a third layer. I think
It
just
can't.
the way they are laid out, you can't ever have 4 on the second layer in a quadrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that when we were explaining it. I couldn't find a way.
Yeah, because you can't get another thing there.
You need at least.
Yeah, like that hole prevents it.
Yeah, you need a.
Yeah, there's different
revival
layouts of
section
that.
to get
We
it.
just
Yeah.
we just picked
one
that
at
one.
random because it looked quicky.
Do that, and I will also do. That. Okay. And then I will spend 3 food and an axe. I think this is the most.
I hate you so much. I hate
And I get a card. I'm sorry. I ruined everything.
you. Do ruin everything. Glad you agree.
I'll take that guy for my last place of order. Okay, that's my turn.
Gets me a tool. No, it doesn't.
Oh,
I
and
can
then I
get
get
the
a
tool
tool
whenever I
on it.
want. So I spend the tool to do that first action, and then I take my tool back.
Yes.
And then I spend a labor. Where's my
This was a good choice. I have been far more needing a food
spear
than I have been-
action?
This was a bad choice. I
You have a spear action. That's 2
they would have turned
labor.
food into. I did. I had.
And I'll
this
spend
twice.
another
Yeah.
tool.
I've been much harder up for. I think just
Yeah.
Actually, I think I'm
With
going
the
to do what
ability
I
to
said
eat
you can
animals.
never do.
Yeah, I have
So I
been
spent
eating
2
animals, which is why I'm
tools,
constantly like, oh,
3
I can eat animals.
tools, 4 tools, 5
I know,
tools.
right?
Wow.
we.
Right? And that's 1, 2 labor.
And then you've got enough cards to fill
We
out
were
5
playing
labor.
Frostpunk.
So taking one of
yesterday,
each?
and we
Yeah,
had an event where
2,
someone
Nice.
found,
2 labor.
Dead wolf.
1, 2,
with
3,
rubber,
4,
but
4 and a
the pups were
half.
Still alive. And taking them on would, like cost us 4 more food. It was, and we took them on anyway. Like, that happened.
So many pelts now.
5.
Save some of these for
But I forgot to do this first. We'll do that first quickly. Oh, I got paid. Totally forgot.
energy.
Now I have 0 tools.
Like the volume now is just sort of slowly migrating across the board.
4, 5, 6. 6 points for purple. 1 point for yellow. 1 point for green.
One of the expansions for
And
this
then I do
game
this.
turns them out, but it moves like it blocks
go into my
village
hand.
placements.
Yep.
So we were like, ugh.
So you're gonna have a nice eclipse.
So that one thing I said that you can never do,
You did it.
I just decided to do it because it was fun.
All right.
Are you finished? You've taken all the rewards?
I have not. I now spend a food to bury one of the billion cards that are in my hand. I get to take yet another one of these cards that goes right into my discard pile. Then I will bury one of these. I've got 1,000,000 of those, so it will go there. And
And
then
then
I
you get to
bury
bury
another one.
And you get an offering up.
Which offering track would you like?
This one.
Neck and neck.
Have we gotten our 2 points for that?
Well, he
I
just
did
got
not.
there,
I
so
did
he
not
certainly has not. And if
All
you
right.
forgot to give it to yourself,
No,
then
I
probably.
definitely have not. I can
All
barely
right.
see that board from over here.
Then these go to my discard.
I-
And I am done.
I somewhat blatantly gave myself the 5.
All right. Pay 4 tools. Put out 4 tents. Play this. So 1 movement there, 1 movement there. Play this. 1 movement. Sorry, 2 movement here. Play
Why
this.
Surrounding the red tent.
Just because I get more points where my tents are spread out to different terrain types. 1, 2. Then another Pathfinder.
Hey, it's benefiting you going all in.
Oh wait, I don't have any more tents to move. So then another Pathfinder.
Does Glacier count towards that thing?
Yes, this guy's gonna move over here, and
Because you could have like put one of them over there and then placed it
That's going to be
thing
it.
if you had the food for it.
Yeah, I'm going to get another one at the end. That's going to be what the... I'm not going to pay the 3 food to put down a village. And then I get a free placement and move. It is going to move here. Tents!
Okay.
And then you're going to pay 3 food?
No.
No.
Okay, nothing like that.
All done?
Oh, sorry. And the very first thing I did, my apologies,
Fairly
is
starving.
bone beads. I pay a food. I eat this Argentavis, which is worth 2 ups on the bird track, please. And I get a dude of my choice into my hand.
So burial vaults lets me eat another moose, which will put my food back up.
No, it would actually cost me points if I built
what drops me
if I built a
first.
village now.
Tent into the center. Bury a boring dude. Goodbye, boring dude.
He's like, no,
I
I'm
bet your name was
exciting.
Jeff.
I want all tribes women in my hand.
I
They
know,
are
right? They are the bomb.
The Bizbombity.
I gain a point. So that is done. Do I want to eat or animals first? What's animals? Tool. This is where I need much labor, but I am going to then eat another animal. So let's spend a labor to fill this up. So we have some choices. Then 1, 2. Three and 3 tools. Oh, I'm gonna need more tools, aren't I? So I get more tools.
It is very hard. Tribeswoman.
Tools are hard to get.
Yeah, I've been eating so many saber-tooth things, but
True, this sloth will get me a tool.
Yep, the sloth will in fact get you a tool.
I'm gonna need how much? I'm gonna need 1 tool total. Okay, that's fine. We will leave it there, and I will take 3 animals.
The hunter should give you a tool.
Mammoth.
No, the
Hold
hunter
on.
the hunter gives you a tool, but uses the tool to hunt.
Oh, he doesn't.
No, just,
Ground sloth.
Oh. I was going to say.
he's a hunter. He uses those
Those
tools for
3?
hunting.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna be getting a 4th one off the top of the deck.
Alright, here's top of the
Eat a
deck.
stag. Sorry. Lets me drop another one of these in the center.
I'm also going here.
I think I'm gonna be last, Walker.
Play this with it. I don't know if I want to refresh.
Yeah, I don't think I can catch her.
I'm gonna play these. I should play all of these. So I eat a meat to refresh an animal, draw an animal, and eat an animal.
I might do well because I've got so many cards. I maybe
You
will
do
get
have a lot
points.
of cards.
I've got this
So you're gonna do
huge.
this one
I've got
first, so you're
this.
not
Look at
gonna-
this. That's my
You do this
draw
one first.
pile.
Spend an axe
Plus
to
my
refresh an
hand,
animal,
yeah.
draw an animal, and get a bird. I get to bury something.
Yes.
Okay.
How do I bury more things?
Yeah, I should also bury my discard pile. The discard pile literally does not matter at this point.
Once again, the power of the tribeswoman.
Yeah.
She also
She buries during the eclipse phase.
but then her other power is to get you a tool in the
Yeah.
middle of the.
She's amazing. But you have to constantly pick which of the 2 you need.
Okay, so is that so I brought an animal, now I get
But what I need is more tribeswomen. That's what I need.
if it really matters. Then this one lets me spend another axe
Actually,
to get
are they
a
on top?
person
No,
and
they
a
should be on the
bird.
bottom. I'm not gonna go back now. I should have saved certain cards.
I guess
I'm
I
so
don't
dumb.
want
of
anything
me.
in Eclipse. Sure. And then I spend a meat
All right, I'm still gonna get
to
there. That's all that matters.
refresh and take and eat. I
Make sure
don't
my
want to
turn
eat
is
people.
ready.
I want to turn them into points. I guess I'm not obliged to eat if I don't want to.
No, you don't have to. I think if it's on the card, you have to do it.
Okay, but I'm not obliged to do that action.
I have no idea.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to do any of the actions if you don't want to.
I'm gonna eat one thing, but I would maybe like to.
So for this walker, could you spend the food to draw an animal and not eat it?
Correct.
Okay, I was wrong. I apologize.
Let's.
Did that sound like I was
You did sound very confident.
good? Good.
Yep.
The,
I believed you.
The immediately reaching for the book might have undermined
That's fine. No,
you.
I'm gonna eat at least one. So I'm gonna eat this one that I just drew from this card. And that gives me an
Hello,
X
Kitty.
and 4 meat. And then I have 2 energy to spend, so I could draw 2 more if I wanted to. And let's spend 2 X's
Yeah.
and 2 energy to draw matches.
Ah, you'd think I'd tell you right there where it says the card abilities,
and
but
then I'm
it
not
does not.
going to eat again. And that is
Done.
my turn.
All right, playing a culture card. It was going to be.
Figure what would be the last action.
That's 2 points. That's 1 point. That could give me something fun though. This one. Discard a card. To get one of these. Oh, it goes into my hand. Yes,
Maybe.
please. This. And a point for purple, please. Going to go thing here that gets me a culture card. I have some of these. Fine. Actually, instead of taking that, I'll take that to add to there.
We're gonna get this and go at the end, right?
I have no idea.
I'm
I
going to
guess 'cause
play,
it's in the Apel's face.
play a tribeswoman as well in there and spend a meat to get a tool. And then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half labor. 6 labor.
Is the
6 labor. I'm going to take
second
that.
waiting track,
And
the one that I'm
I'm going to
not at the top
take.
of, is it sets of,
It's just the total
Just you
combined
guys
amount
buy
of food and tools.
and I should get some food and tools, hey?
Then I will pay
I keep considering spending them because all my
2
cards, I eat
food
things.
and a tool to get a stone. Because I want to get a stone just because I have. Why am I pointing over there? I do have a dead mammoth.
But you need a dead Argentavis as well.
Oh, you do have to have both?
I think. I think.
I would assume
I think it's just a mix because
well-
there are only 5 mammoth cards and probably
And only 5 Argentavis
Yeah,
cards.
that would make sense. So just have,
would
like
keep-
either.
It's worth the same number of points, so it keeps the ratio the same as for the
Yeah.
others.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're going with just one? Well, don't give it to me. I just want to check. The other one is
Dead deer.
having
Dead deer
it on
and then
yellow,
these
and I only
yellow.
have 1 on yellow, so that'll be worth 2 points.
That
This will
one's
be
on
worth
glacier.
3 points. So I will take this one, which will allow me to put a card in my discard pile. It will be. I don't
That's
think I
good.
have
You already
very
have
many of these.
3 of those. 'Cause that's you've got 2 of those.
Yeah. I should have gone for those in the beginning, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
Yeah, no one else was going for that.
these
the
all
other place
go
in the area.
Oh.
into my discard pile.
Easily have gotten a 3rd.
alright. So goes to here. Spend a labor and a tool.
Where am I going?
And a shaman. And that's it. And sorry, before I do that, play communal feasts.
Now what am I gonna
spend
do?
Food. Chuck this guy into my discard pile.
Keegan, what do I do now?
Just take a random action.
Then down here, spend a food.
Something that gets you dudes.
Chuck this guy into my discard pile.
Animals can
And
be
chuck
worth
someone to my
points.
discard pile into my burial
Burial
mound.
tools.
Go ahead, Keegan.
Huzzah.
Boy.
So we'll start by spending food for a tool. Oops, actually we'll start by doing something
feel like-
totally different.
At this point, I'm like, do I want to do an action?
I know, right? That's the same thing. I just don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, I mean, you can draw a card and eat an animal by doing this action.
This
True.
is worth points.
That's a thing.
Food. To
He's gonna play cards
start.
with that.
I don't have enough food. I could.
Yeah. So I guess like
Um,
2 sets of 2 is not that great, so breaking it doesn't
Oh,
really
maybe
matter.
Yeah, yeah.
3 effort.
I mean, they're worth 3
pelts.
points each.
Yeah.
That's
If
6
I manage to
points.
get to the top of that track, though, each meat would be worth 1 point.
True.
Sure, 3 effort for a pelt sounds just dandy.
You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do.
You and
I have no
grab
tools.
the Pelt. Then I had to do the one that gave me tools instead. That was the whole point of this. So we'll get my food back, but then spend that food for a tool.
Alright, I'll play
Um,
this with it.
Now I have a tool to spend and 3 food to spend. For that, which grabs me a dude, and that is my turn.
Back to yellow.
Right, I'm going to play these things. I
You
eat
can only play one,
a 1 pelt.
and then you have to discard. You would have to discard a card to play the second one.
Sure.
Yeah, if you've got cards to discard, go nuts.
Great. Let's do it. Discarded the cards, and I'll now play 2.
Good stuff.
I eat 2 meat. I get one of these into my discard pile. I don't think it matters at all because
They're all worth
it's
exactly
all
the
worth 1
same
point.
number of victory points.
Let's do this stack. No one's been going through this stack.
And then place and move and gain a victory point.
Right. Place and
That's true. I could play 2. Do I want to play this one? No, I don't. Do I want to play this one? Sure.
and victory point. Okay, and then I'm going to go here. I draw a
Oh
card.
yeah, I could have eaten an animal there.
Eat an animal.
I eat an animal. 6. I now have enough room to get all the woolly rhino meat.
Yay.
And I eclipse energy, and then I will eclipse all of these cards.
Okay.
Which
Waka.
is 5.
I'm also going to go there. But first,
There's no reason not to eclipse all these cards. I don't even know what the one I drew
we
was.
play this. I have to discard a card. Discard the hunter for that. I go up 2 on this track. 1, 2. And then I get to bury a card. Oh, I can do that from anywhere, though.
Yep.
You.
Do you want to knock over your board a couple more times? Or and then a victory point, which I've given you.
Then I will also play this one, spending my last meat,
And you must discard a card to play
discarding a card to play it.
it. And you get to draw a
didn't
card.
put
Put a card into my
That's where I went.
discard pile and draw a card.
Jimbo's final action.
Then I will. Did
Oh,
you
sorry.
make an eclipse pile? Then I
5.
will make an eclipse pile 3.
Alright. And then I go here. I just go here. I pay the food. I get something into my discard pile. And he's actually going to go right into the burial pile. Should never have hired that guy. He was looking very sick. And then I have 4 cards in my eclipse pile.
I mean, it's important for your
Okay,
bone
I
rituals
think just to
to,
eat an animal,
Exactly.
I'm gonna go over
you know,
there.
hire some sickly looking people.
So chuck a card. That chucked card is going to be this card to refill and draw an animal. I will take you, sloth. Then I will chuck a card.
This board, I feel like, got more action this time. Which is kind
In
of
order
cool.
to play you, which is chuck a card,
Like, we built
draw
quite
a
a-
double move.
A megalith over here.
We did.
I mean, mostly you and Megan built a megalith over
Yeah.
there. But, you know, I contributed a little bit.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at like you're almost out. I'm out, and you two have a lot of.
Yeah. I wish I'd done more into the megaliths. Because some of those bonuses are mwah.
drop and move you up there. And
Actually, I don't care, do I?
No, because you can't place megaliths anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
You're blocking me, again, Megan.
It's assuming I'm not going to move.
oh yeah, so Megan doesn't get anything from there because she wouldn't be able to place megaliths.
Yeah, so
Correct.
block. Yeah,
I might as well
block-
go somewhere else that does take away.
Why,
I
Megan?
don't think you can take
move
away
me
from
up.
me.
Move me up one.
Takes you. You got 2 movement.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
that's
I think.
fine because I forgot about that when counting my birds, and I'm gonna have enough to get the top of the track
And
without it.
my actual action is here. I can
mean,
refresh,
yes,
but I
well,
don't have a tool for it to matter.
I can also theoretically have movement in here.
So I
because
will eat a moose,
I was taking a few of those cards.
which drops a tent and gives me some food. Done.
All right. So, reveal eclipse piles.
8.
4 is my total.
2.5.
2.5.
So they switch.
Curses.
Yay.
Right. So, Megan, you may place a megalith, or draw a card, or go up the bird track, or get a food or a tool.
Well, I'm gonna have 3 bird tracks from here and 2 from here, so that's the 5 I need. So, I'm not gonna do the bird track. I don't have any megaliths to
So
place.
take a tool. That'll get you a victory
Megan will
point.
have done
Yeah.
everything. Maxed out both tracks. And cleared her board.
Yep, I will take a tool.
All right. Then, eclipse pile cards. So you get 3 up on the bird track,
2, 3. I get another
get
random
another
guy.
dude you discard, and you get another guy from here to your discard pile,
Sweet.
and then you get to move a house 2 spaces.
Or 2 houses. Is it 1 house, 2 spaces, or is
One
it
house 2 spaces because it's on one.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna go here.
Yes.
Or I was gonna. Oh no! If it's 1 house, 2 spaces, because I was gonna do these 2, but if it's 1 house, 2 spaces, I thought it was 2 spaces of house movement.
Deny one of them.
It's definitely 1 house, 2 spaces.
It's
Deny,
definitely 1 house 2 spaces.
Yeah, because other ones have been represented by 2.
deny
spaces.
Keegan
2 houses, 1
the
space, I think.
stone. Move one of your camps twice.
Yeah.
Or move 2 of your camps once each.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I can do.
You can do what you were planning to do. Yes.
Okay. I'll do
Interesting.
that.
Okay.
Which is good for everyone. Gives everyone. We're now tied and everything.
Yeah. So that was
It
your
gives me 2 more points.
eclipse pile, then terrain tiles. So you get a tool.
Sweet.
You get a megalith, but you can't place it.
Yep.
You get a megalith, but you can't place it.
Yep.
2 victory points.
Yep.
2 more victory points.
Yep.
And a tool.
Alright.
And your stones.
And then your player board. So you get
A tool.
a tool,
Cards don't matter. And
2 up on the bird track, which gets you another dude to your hand,
Alright.
and then your stones. So
So
you
it's
have 3
6.
villages on mountains, that's 6 more points. What's the combined total of those 2 tracks?
1, 2,
20.
3, 4,
20? You get 10
8, 9,
points.
10. So yeah.
And then you've got
2.
2 of those, so another 4 points. All right, then Walker. What would you like to take as your bonus? You can take a card. You can take up on the bird track. You can take a tool or a food.
Well, I guess this bird track.
Bird track.
Because I already got enough for the other one. Then my cards is 2.
Okay. So yeah, eclipse pile cards. You got your 2.
Yep.
Then terrain tiles. So you get 2 victory points.
2 for purple, please.
2 victory points.
2 for purple again.
A megalith placement,
It will go here.
which gets you a tool.
Gasp.
Another tool. Another megalith placement.
That is 5 points for purple.
5 points for purple.
Rage. Fury.
5 points for purple. And another bird.
Do you want this one?
Yes. And then another 8 points for purple.
Alrighty.
Okay,
And
took
then
the 2 spots that were.
your
really
player
used to
board.
me.
Your player board. So you get 2 more bird
2 more bird. 1, 2,
and a tool.
You can bury something
and a tool.
You can bury something.
Sure.
if it matters.
You,
It does-
you draw a card.
no.
If you already got 7.
Any of
it
these
doesn't matter.
cards? Oh, just draw,
Draw
off
a
here.
card.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
no.
not sure that matters. And then your stones.
Stones is 10 points because I maxed out my burial pile is full, and then I've got 1. Oh, it's 2. I have to have at least 2, so I'll get nothing.
Okay.
And that wasn't worth anything. I should have taken the other one. But it doesn't matter. It's too late now. You guys tricked me.
I'm sorry.
kidding,
you
I'm
can't
kidding.
read your stone.
I am kidding.
Why did I give you 10 points earlier? Or 8 points? Or
Because
whatever?
he hit,
'Cause I hit both
3
these.
and
Oh,
5 in
yeah,
the same.
that is why, yeah.
Okay, so then I get one up the bird track, please. Which gets me 3 points for green, please. Then, and I get 2 tools. Then my. Oh, I'm supposed to do my right. I'm not even supposed to go yet. So put me back down 1.
Oh,
Cost me 3 more points. And then
I
Keegan,
don't think anything that will
So-
Oh,
happen
yeah, I
will
mean,
really
yeah,
So,
Keegan's not going to fight you.
bird-
This is pretty good track.
bird, tool, food.
bird.
Okay, eclipse pile cards.
2 tools and bird.
Okay. Then terrain tiles. You get 2 food, 1 tool. Megalith placement.
Walker took both of the good. Deprived me 2 points, 2 whole points. I think the only thing that is really going to get me points at this point is.
This would get you 1 point for having a dude.
Am I going to get a second megalith placement?
already given the bird?
No.
No, not yet.
Just
No,
one.
it does not look like it.
Okay. So no animals. One that gives me a card, I guess, because that's like a purchase of a person,
Yep.
and they're all worth the same.
Yes, they are. Okay.
Anything else that I missed on there?
No, we
Then
finished.
you get a bird.
Okay,
You get 2 points.
that gets me another one of these.
You get another bird. And you get 2 more food.
That's not food.
Sorry, it's all the same at this point.
Just in
Then
terms of
you're
maxing, I think it's
your
what
player
matters,
board. You get 1 tool,
Ah, yes.
3 cards,
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
and then
Cards
you
don't
and you do your stones.
So stones, 1 point for this one.
1 point,
Yeah, and then 10 points for this one, 10 points for this one, so 20.
so 20 points.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Right, and then me, turn order track. I'll take a food.
Am I moving you back to
Then
up a bird?
eclipse pile cards, up a bird, which
1,
gives
2,
me
3.
3. 2 tools, which I already got. Then terrain tiles. I get a tool. I get 2 food. I get 1 point, please. I get another 1 point. I get another tool. I go up another bird track on the big bird, please.
bird.
And I get 2 more.
So right now you're not getting
Oh, no, I don't
anything
get
for
any
leftover
food.
resources.
Oh, yeah.
If that okay.
That's fair. Okay, then.
But that will get you because you're not. Are you going to
You're
get
not-
another bird from somewhere?
Because you're not going to hit 5.
No, I guess I'm not.
So you're
So you
better
might as
off
well
because
not
that'll
advance
get
there.
you.
Some
Something.
points.
A
Yeah,
bunch of
okay.
points.
Two points.
Player board then. So I get 1 tool. I draw 2 cards for whatever that might matter. Then I get 5 points. Then 4 more points. And then 2 more points. And then we are into the final scoring.
Offering track.
Food and tools is what it says first. Offering track, food and tools. So this is where you convert all of your food and tools into points. So I'm at 4 to 1.
Maggot, Maggot's 1 to 1.
That gets
wow.
me
Yes.
2 points for me.
6 for me.
1 point for purple.
I got 2. I feel your pain.
Then the next track.
Honor track, buried cards.
I have 7, by more than 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
It's also right on your.
And then
So Walker, you get 10,
10 from 62
72.
to 72.
and I get 1.
1.
Oh, sorry, I get 6. My apologies. I get
Yeah.
6. Then tribe and culture cards. So this is where you count up your.
Oh.
95. I still didn't catch her, and she hasn't even.
95. Wow.
Yeah, 23.
Wow.
Even the ones in your buried pile, by the way.
Yes, everything counts.
Oh, sweet.
It's a good time to sort your cards too.
I'm just doing a 6 of 10. I will sort it in a second. No. Nope. Most of my berry pile is tribesmen.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that? 1, 2,
We haven't done any of this
5,
yet, have
6,
we?
7, 8,
No,
9,
we're not
10.
there yet.
Okay, well, it's exactly 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and another 10. And then I should start with these. This is all my lion face guys.
Yeah. 2 more points.
8.
6, 7.
Stupid card that's not worth any points. And then yes, then non-tipped animals.
Non-tipped animal cards.
1 point.
It's
Actually, no,
the
2 is
set
3.
is worth 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
They're not
4.
trophies.
Oh, and the sloth's worth 1. 99, so close to 100.
Shaman.
That was hell last.
And that is that.
That is endless winter. The winter is endless.
Did you get the expansions for
A
this,
dark
Walker?
I do.
premonition for the
I've
coming
got-
months.
Actually, I
Have,
meant to
have you
bring them
played
down.
either of them yet?
No, they're still in shrink. So the box will come with a bunch of wolf expansions
All
and
the
another
animals and the animal.
another
area.
set of
Here are my 2 pelts. Actually, no, the backs of the pelts.
leaders that you can choose from.
Oh, like
It's
extra. Are
It's
they
fun.
just extra
Are
powers?
the,
Kind of thing?
are the 2 rows of
Yes.
pelts mean anything?
They're on the
They're there.
This is just first row, second row.
ones and twos. First pile, second pile.
And there's this one that's cave paintings because
Oh, that's a big one.
there's not enough mechanisms here. We have deck building, area majority. This will add some roll and write.
Interesting.
Interest.
Oh, it's a roll and write expansion.
Is that what it says? I don't know. It has all I know is it has markers and you write
Yeah,
stuff.
you're making cave paintings.
Then we have Ancestors, which adds those chiefs. I was talking 5 chief cards, 75 more tribe cards. I think a different whole set of these.
Oh, yeah,
What are
that's
the
right. You
chiefs?
can.
Where that was these guys?
Correct.
Your main group?
That's me, my yellow.
That'd be cool. You could mix that
Does
in
me
right
get a
in.
chance?
Yes, there's also dogs in the base set that you can add. There's also like a little mammoth
Okay.
expansion that the mammoth like rampages
Moves around
here.
and
And
blocks villages. I might even destroy them if it walks onto them. I don't
then we
know.
have rivers and rafts. I'll throw that up. Can I get that picture? No. It adds like a whole river system to this. And you have
I'll
canoes
just
and
kinda
stuff.
sit in here.
Ah, that's neat.
Rivers and rafts. So yeah, that's neat. So that's that.
Yeah, the cave painting expansion I'm super skeptical of because what this game clearly
Oh,
needs
that's
is
the one that I would like slam down on the table first.
what
Like,
is
'cause
because
I've
clearly
never
what,
seen a game expand itself by adding a roll and write side thing.
because what this game clearly needs is more downtime.
Yeah, there was
I
a
should
lot of
have 9
downtime
cards.
with 4. I don't know if I would want to play with 4. Unless
Yeah, so you
everybody
should
was like,
have
Yes.
Well, I guess 10 plus
you should
the,
have the 2
Yep.
things. You should have your brave and your tribeswoman,
and then 5.
and then 5 of
Yep.
your. So you should have 9 cards plus your burial card.
I assume it goes there. Then
Let's start
We
with
will
you.
raid humans with dice because monkeys with dice would be just
This is
too
random chief I got.
scary.
I assume it's not tied to it.
No, yeah, they're
emus with dice.
Emus with
was,
dice.
Animal back is each deck, right?
curses. I don't think the animal deck has a stack in
No, it
particular.
was just shuffled.
All right, so we are so very wrong up games. Click
So
the link
very
to
wrong.
check about our podcast and all the other information about us. We are here every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. We also pop on at other times doing unboxing and random other stuff. I want to thank you guys for playing Endless Winter. I would like to thank people at home for watching.
Thank you for teaching.
We will see you next time. Bye bye.